Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it may be. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. It is Sunday. It is our day off, officially. However, we did get a little bit busy yesterday, and I wasn't able to actually go live yesterday, so we'll make up for it. Do a little short stream today. Pretty much. Quick, short, little stream just to make up for yesterday, because today is technically our day off, but that would have been 2 days off. And we'll do some ranked modes, yeah? I don't know what we're going to play, what deck we're going to be using. But we'll try it out. I think I wanted to try a new deck, but I can't remember what deck I wanted to try. So we'll probably just stick to some of the usual decks we have and see how our luck goes. How's it going, Salty? How's it going, Nava? How's it going, Marcelin? Good morning, Chunky. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Floatzel. We're gonna see if the meta has changed, or if people are still playing the same Giratina Darkrai. We've gotten all the cards for the event, I think, which is good. Got at least 2 of each, which is exactly what we wanted, I believe, right? So the event for us is technically done. We're just getting extras just to trade in the future. Cat Zone has been doing great. Cat Zone. Oh yeah, Cat Zone. Wonder if I should go back and do that. How's it going, Zen? Good morning. Alright, so we finished up the solo event for the most part. We still have a couple more we can do. It doesn't end until another, what, 4 days? 4 days and then it ends. How's it going, Crystal? How's it going, Vita? How's it going, Will? Been a while since you joined the stream. How's the grind been going? It's been going. Definitely been going. Cat's Bun, thank you for the 28. All right, so this is the deck list that we're going to be using just for the first couple of games, just to start the day off with. Other than that, we'll probably try and swap, maybe do some Giratina Darkrai, try it out, maybe try some Glade, maybe some Gyarados, maybe some Charizard. Maybe a Meowscarada deck with Meowscarada and Magnezone. What was the Meowscarada deck we wanted to play? It was Meowscarada and Beedrill. Yeah, it was Meowscarada and Beedrill, surprisingly. That we have not tried yet. How's it going, Rudua? How's it going, Shadow? Alright, so that's the deck. We're starting off with Masters today on the brink of deranking. Let's see how we do. Let's update this. 2491 for number 1 and 1992 for 100. We dropped our win rate so much the last time we played. Our win rate dropped tremendously the last time. We do have like 2 weeks left, I think, though, right? 14 days until the end of the actual season. So we could end up maybe making it top 5,000, top 10,000 again. Just depends on how much time I have to actually sit down and play the game. I'm going to be busy in the next couple of days here, probably until the 17th. So it'll be on and off for me in terms of actually having playtime. How's it going on, Tares? Have I tried Manaphy, Wigglytuff, Beaverell EX, and Mythical Island Tauros? Manaphy with Wigglytuff, Beaverell. I have not. So obviously Manaphy is there to ramp up your Pokemon quicker, but what if you don't start with Manaphy? What do you do if you do not start with Manaphy? I don't have anything in this hand, so I'm just going to go ahead and Iono this. Oh, I didn't get anything good. But hold on to the Rocky Helmet in case we get a Skarmory I can swap off next turn and then attack for 50 and then still ramp up the Magneton. If not, we have to evolve here and not attack and then just... I don't know. I can tank and build a bench like Gyarados EX does if they start with Origin Form Palkia. Sounds like a stuffed Gyarados deck. Yeah, you'd have Tauros, Bibarel, and Wigglytuff with Manaphy. That's a lot. How about Meowscarada? I like Meowscarada. I do like Meowscarada. It's one of my favorite Meowscarada decks, I think. How's it going? What even? Oh, we got the Skarmory like I predicted. Okay. We're top decking today. Let's go ahead, Rocky Helmet that. Good thing we hold on to it. Start the evolution process. Now, because the Darkrai already used Nightmare Aura, unfortunately, it is able to drag back my Magneton whenever they want and basically kill it. So maybe that's the reason that I should just swing in right here, right now. I should evolve and just swing in and kill the Darkrai, should I not? He's dragging it back. He's doing more damage. I should just evolve. He dragged us back, right? Can't do anything else. Let's Volt Charge. We get 2 attacks. And they have to put the Dark Energy on Giratina next turn, and they drop down. We might honestly be dead. They've already used 1 Cyrus. Should we assume that they don't have another Cyrus? So if I attack, I take Darkrai down to 30. He attacks, my Skarmory's dead. And then I'd have to go Magnezone and kill anyways. Yeah, I might as well just Magnezone right now. I might as well, right? It is unfortunate that we're going to lose Magnezone, but I think we would have been in the same position anyways, because Skarmory would die, and then we'd have to attack with Magnezone on the Darkrai, who has like 10 HP. Either way, we'd have to attack Magnezone. At least this way, we can keep our Skarmory alive, which is good. Because no matter what, Magnezone will die. So he swings in. He goes down to 150. We need to top deck a Professor's Research. Or I'll take another Skarmory. I think we're cooked here. We need to honestly need to top deck like a Sabrina. Yeah. We might be cooked, guys. We might be cooked here. Now, this deck that we're playing isn't the greatest against Darkrai Giratina. Probably one of the worst matchups we can go up against. That being said, I am kind of disappointed that we're still seeing Darkrai Giratina. And nothing has changed. They're down to 80. They're down to 60. Unless we can top deck another Rocky Helmet because our Magnemite doesn't have enough to evolve and do 60. We need to find another Rocky helmet. Oh my gosh. Why do we keep top decking in this game? First the Skarmory, now the Rocky. Alright. Unless he has healing. And yeah, unless he has healing as his one and only card. Or 2 cards. We could theoretically tie this game. What do you guys think? Do we tie? How's it going, Bug Catcher? Are we going to tie? It's all in the games. It's all in his hands. He's going to opt to swap. Because he thinks next turn he's going to be able to... Oh, that's dangerous. If we top deck for a 3rd time this game and I top deck the Cyrus... Or... I top deck a Sabrina. Either one is good. 20% chance. Oh no, never mind. No, that's still good. Top deck Sabrina or Cyrus. Oh man, we top decked twice this game. Dude, if we top decked 3 times, I would have lost my mind. Oh, I'm so sad. I mean, well played by him. He took a chance. We had no cards in hand. He took a chance. Sadly, we did not find our Cyrus. That would have been crazy, huh? I think that's it. He puts 3rd energy, he attacks, he wins, yeah. Yeah, he did misplay, because couldn't he could... No, he didn't misplay, Because if he potions and goes to 30... in attacks, he's taking 40 damage back. 20 from Rocky and 20 from himself. 30 HP is not enough. He needed to have 50. Question, how many monitors do I use when I'm streaming? I have 4 monitors set up. Has Master Ball been sweaty? It's the first game that we played and it was Giratina Darkrai. If second game is Giratina Darkrai, then yes, Master Ball has been sweaty. Yes, it's Giratina Darkrai. So over the course of playing Master Ball, it's transitioned quite a bit. We've seen a lot of like fighting decks. We've seen a lot of like water decks and stuff like that. You know, Arceus in the mix. I think now it's more like 90% Giratina Darkrai. Before it wasn't that big of a percentage, but I think a majority of people are just going Giratina Darkrai. I mean, I could always Skarmory, but we're still waiting. What is Skarmory-Zone good against? Not Giratina Darkrai, I'll tell you that. Anything other than Giratina Darkrai? Probably. So we probably have to change up our deck and not play the Giratina play Skarmory-Magnezone, since 90% of games will now be this matchup. We need to find a deck that's good against the matchup. I like Gallade. Gallade's good because we can kick and then we can just Cyrus and bring him up. You got your first crown rare today, the Pokeball. Hey, nice. Congrats. Currently running a Celebi Superior Leafeon. It's been pretty fun. You won't see that at all in the higher ranked matches, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and just do this. Well, I'm not able to attack. Gyarados is good against Dark Tina as well. True. Gyarados is a good deck to run. I think Skarmory-Magnezone is finally fading out. With the abundance of everything that we're seeing. Oh, that sucks if I try to evolve it. I'll never be able to attack. I evolve it, they just bring it to the front. Oh, man. Yeah, I think we better match here. Today's Sunday. I thought this is a no streaming day. It is a no streaming day, but we didn't go live yesterday because I was busy doing some errands and stuff. So to make up for yesterday, we're going to stream today. We're not going to stream for long. We're just going to stream for a little bit. I think I am going to Rocky and attack here and not Professors. Because I could Sabrina. No, Sabrina would... No, I'm gonna Professors. Alright. What is attack here? Because now we can Cyrus and always get a kill whenever we need the final +2. I don't think they're going to be able to retreat off the Giratina and kill the Magneton, so it buys us another turn to find our Magnezone, thankfully, for whoever they attack in with. Because they can't Leaf and Cyrus, and the only way they're getting off Giratina is by using Leaf. So they're not in a very good position. And if they don't start building that front Giratina, they will never get off that Giratina. They got it broken. There we go. Spello on the front. All right. So we have options. I can swap to the other Skarmory and just attack, which I think is probably the play. We dropped from 80 to 40, which means that we took 40 damage. We're at 100. So even if I Giant Cape the Magnezone, I'm still at 120. Giratina can one-shot at 120. So I think we just swap here. I think this is a clear swap to the other Skarmory and attack situation. Energy goes here. I think I can evolve. 3 hits seems fine enough. I'm just trying to think. Give me 1 second here. 5 seconds. If I evolve, he has to attack with Giratina. So he'd put energy on Giratina right here. Cyrus, and then attack and kill. I'm gonna wait. Because the Magneton that already has damage on it is gonna die if I evolve it. At least this way I can just top deck a Magnemite. Oh, they're leafing. Which means they don't have Cyrus to use. They're going to take 20 here, go down to 120, and then I can Magneton them, or Magnezone them for 110. But we still need to find another Rocky Helmet. Yeah, so they leafed off. We still need to find a Rocky Helmet. Oh my, we top decked it. Nice. Now, I think that's GG. Unless I'm celebrating too early. I attack with Magnezone, hit the Darkrai. Oh, wait, did my other Skarmory not have a Rocky Helmet? He didn't. Oh, I literally said he's gonna take 20 and go from 140 to 120. No, he did not. Okay, yeah, we've lost. He just attacks here for 80. He goes up +2. I attack him back. I go up +2. And then he finishes me off with one more attack. Yeah, we lost the game. We needed to evolve this Magnemite into a Magneton and then evolve it into a Magnezone. Most I can do is Cyrus, but then he can just put bench energy and still get the clear. Yeah, and Sabrina does nothing. So Cyrus brings that in, he puts energy on it, switches back, kills. Yeah. It's very hard to win against a Giratina Darkrai when Skarmory-Magnezone isn't really a good matchup against it. Because they're doing so much chip damage while you're trying to build. Yeah, our top decks today have been absolutely insane. Alright, so I think we're done playing Magneton, Skarmory. Believe it or not. Which makes me want to think, what do we play that can counter Giratina Darkrai? Maybe I go with the Gyarados. Maybe we try a little bit of Gyarados action. I think Gyarados would be fine, right? Charizard would also work too. And then we have Meowscarada, Magnezone if I want. I'm trying to see what would be the most consistent to build. Arceus Carnivine could also be good. Another Darkrai Giratina. We're 3 for 3 in terms of Darkrai Giratina. So I think since Ranked has been out for quite a bit, every player we go up against, at least 9 out of 10 players is going to be Darkrai Giratina. So we should probably just play decks that are good against Darkrai Giratina. And then we'll be able to start stacking up a couple more wins. And I think Gyarados might be good. Gyarados can't get one shot. We can one-shot Giratina and Darkrai. Even if Darkrai has a giant cape, we can one-shot with red. And if I put Rocky Helmet on Gyarados, it'll die anyways. So I think we should be good on the Magikarp Giratina matchup. Alright, we're going to just thin our deck from the Pokemon. I'm going to Misty here. If we land 2 heads, I think I just don't put anything down. Okay. We didn't land any heads. Now, the unfortunate thing is, I think we're dead unless we find an Arida, because he's going to mark us with Darkrai, and he can Cyrus us whenever he wants. So evolving this Magikarp into a Gyarados isn't really going to do much, because we're going to go down to 160, and he can Cyrus us and get a good clean hit on. Alright, we found the Arida. I am happy about that. I'll go ahead and use Arida. Protects us. Put down the Origin Form Palkia, because that protects us from the Sabrina. And then we'll just leap out and swap. Next turn, we'll go up to 2 energy on Gyarados. The worst thing that they can do is probably going to be Leaf next turn and then swing in with Darkrai when I'm not really built on my Gyarados yet. That's the worst thing that they can probably do. Alright, we're going to do that. We're not going to put another Manaphy down because then it makes it very weak to just dying. They have to kill Manaphy and then the Palkia and then Gyarados to get all 3. They are leafing and doing exactly what I predicted, which is going to the Darkrai and swinging in for 80. So this is a rough position for us since we started with Magikarp and did not land heads on Misty. I can opt to throw in Gyarados, but realistically speaking, I think we just throw in the Origin Form Palkia. All right. Let's see. Sabrina. I gotta go Gyarados, I think, and then just end turn. Because he could Sabrina us this turn, and I don't really want to be on... Because I wanted to try and put energy on Palkia to pose a threat, saying, hey, I'm going to attack you next turn if you don't attack me. Because I feel like he's not going to choose to attack here. He's going to put energy on his back Darkrai, and then Broken Space Bellow. But if he does swing in with Darkrai and not Broken Space Bellow, we're in a very good advantage. He did Broken Space Bellow. Yeah, that's why I was thinking I should have just put energy. Is it worth using Sabrina right now? Because they've already used their Giant Cape. Or their whatchamacallit, Leaf. And I don't need Professors because we already have everything in hand. I think it's probably worth. Giratina is the bigger threat versus the Darkrai. And Darkrai already used a Rocky Helmet. I'm not gonna Sabrina. But I do think we die if they Sabrina us. That's the only reason why I wanted to Sabrina. So the fear is, since I didn't Sabrina and didn't go with my gut, they might Sabrina me. And if they Sabrina me, then I should have gone with my gut and just used Sabrina on them. They're not doing it. Okay. So let's do a little bit of math right now, shall we? If I swap to Origin, if I swap to Gyarados and I attack, I kill him, I take 20, I go down to 160. They put energy on Darkrai, I go from 160 down to 140. And then they Broken Space Bell, or they attack and then red, and then I die. So instead of doing that, let's see if I can get an attack in Palkia. I think we're dead. Yeah, I think we're dead. Do I have to attack this turn to win? Because if I attack and he puts energy on Darkrai and he kills... The only way I win is by... Yeah, I think we're dead. I probably should have used Sabrina this turn and then just attacked with Gyarados rather than Misty, hoping that I could attack with Palkia. We don't have a Mars in the deck either, so... Yeah, I think they've got all the pieces in hand. Yeah. I think they've got all the pieces. The only thing I could do is Sabrina this turn so I don't get hit with the Rocky Helmet. And by not getting hit with the Rocky Helmet, that means I won't take the extra damage, right? He's donning the energy so he can retreat. I mean, if I can attack one more time and the Giratina doesn't attack, we have a chance to win. So he's going to retreat and go to the Darkrai. And if I can attack and remove Psychic Energy from Giratina, we win. That's a very slim chance of that happening though, right? He has 8 energy, I have 5 energy, so he's more likely to have energy removed, and it's a 3 psychic energy compared to 5. What are the odds that we remove that energy? So if I air it, I go up to 140. I attack, I go down to 120. We die 100%. If I... Cyrus, no, we're still dead no matter what we do. Cyrus or not, we're dead here. We need to remove the energy. I'm not going to put energy on Gyarados because it'll mean that we're more likely to have our own energy removed. I'm just going to go ahead, attack, and hope that it's psychic. Come on, baby. It was our own energy. We lost our own energy. We lost our own. GG. Well played. I mean, not a bad matchup for us having an extremely bad start. First of all, we went first, and we went first with Magikarp. So we had to wait and then finally put energy on Magikarp, jump back to the Manaphy, and then wait again until we could finally start ramping up energy, which we were only able to use Manaphy's ability a single time. Like, we didn't do that bad. Okay, now this guy is just using BM. We didn't do bad considering the horrendous start that we had. The horrendous start being we went first and we started with Magikarp in the front. Right? If we had went first and we had Manaphy in the front, Magikarp in the back, I'd argue and say that would have been an easier win. But we had the worst possible hand for that matchup. Do I have any tips for Darkrai Giratina mirror match? It's basically whoever attacks first loses, I think. That's usually how it goes, right? Is it a chance for energy or a chance for each Pokemon with energy? More energies mean more chances with Gyarados removal. Yeah, ideally you don't want to go more than just 4 energy on Gyarados. Unless you think that they're going to be playing Team Rocket Grunt. And I've seen many Team Rocket Grunts in a Darkrai Giratina. Well. Do we just concede right now or hope we top deck Gyarados? Which one is it? Because he gets second energy advantage. We're going first. He gets to attack. We're taking 50. And then our Magikarp is left alone. We're going first quite a bit today. Not just on the Gyarados, but also on the Skarmory-Magnezone deck we played. We got to try and find a deck that's good for going first. No helmet. It doesn't really matter if I put helmet down. We lose without Gyarados. Helmet does us nothing. You're tired of facing Darkrai Giratina, hoping the new set dropping soon. End of the month. Like in 17 days. Alright, well, we can't Misty and find the Gyarados, so I need to just Professor's Research here. I think we just lost the game. I think I have to just like focus on Origin Forum Palkia here and pray we land a heads-on Misty. Joltik evolves into what? What is the evolution again? It's like a 2 energy attacking, like 80 HP, I think. Oh, it's not gonna evolve. You need a deck recipe for anti-Darkrai Giratina? That's what I'm saying. I'm with you on that. We got one. But, if he does have Magnezone in hand, then he does win the game. Yeah, it's like an electric Arbok. Galvantula, yeah. Alright, GG. Why no Cape? I used to have Cape in the deck. This is a different iteration. The original deck that I made had Cape in it, but chat convinced me and said I should probably go double Rocky Helmet. Since Gyarados can one-shot everything anyways, and Gyarados won't be able to get one-shot. So I listened to chat and said, you know what? That might be right. You might be right. Let's go Giant, or let's go Rocky Helmet. But we used to have Giant Cape in the deck. Either you could try Beedrill or Executor EX, both work for going first. Alright, speaking of going first, we are going first. 5th time in a row, let's go. Assuming they don't have Darkrai going second, then I'm okay with going first. I know it kind of sucks, but not much we can do, right? I gotta pray they don't Sabrina. Yo, Dav, thank you for the 16. Appreciate you. Welcome back. Will I play Shiny Mewtwo? You would like to learn? Maybe. We'll see. Giant Cape helps with the Skarmory matchups. Yeah. The reason why I wanted to put Giant Cape in the deck was because Magikarp can literally get one shot to a Lightning Magnemite. So I'm like, we might want Giant Cape in the deck. And it protects your Manaphy as well. But chat did argue and say we don't really need it. I'm going to Misty the Gyarados. Nice. I'm going to also put the other Manaphy down because at this stage we don't need Origin Forum Palkia. And yes, I'm putting down the other Manaphy mainly because I don't want to get Sabrina'd. And if they Sabrina into a 1 energy Gyarados, we can't do anything. Right? We're just stuck and then we lose the game. So at least this way, if they Sabrina, we can just keep ramping up and we're good to go. The problem is I need to attack. By not putting Origin Forum Palkia down, I need to attack. And the only way I can attack is with Gyarados by attacking first. Now we do have red, and that's perfect. I'm not going to Arida yet, I don't think. I don't think I Arida. Just going to hold on to it and wait. So now next turn we can retreat off Manaphy, go to Gyarados, and then swing in and attack. And we'll use red to make sure Giratina dies. The only other Pokemon they have is Darkrai, and if they don't Giant Cape the Darkrai, we can kill it. But if it attacks us, it'll go down from 160 to 140, which then we can actually kill it back. So I think we'll be looking okay, right? When you hit Darkrai or Giratina with Rocky Helmet, they can KO you. Gyarados without Cape. Yeah, because we go down from 180 to 160, and then Darkrai takes us from 160 to 140, and then Red takes them to 130. Aw, dang, they had Mars. Red? No Red. Dude, these Giratina Darkrai's are insane, man. Well, there goes our guaranteed way to win. The plan was retreat, Gyarados, red, kill, and then we can kill the Darkrai. Now we can't. And if I attack first with Gyarados, they can kill us. I think I have to put Origin Form Palkia down. I think I have to. Because unless we want to try and top deck that red again. Alright, Palkia is ready to go. If they don't swing in, they would have to leaf off this turn. Yeah, they would have to leaf, Giant Cape, and attack with Darkrai. And then I would say that they win the game. But if they don't do all those in that order, I think we win, because they're not going to be able to attack with Giratina and then live a Gyarados. And they don't have another Giratina ready to go. Manaphy and Magikarp are also susceptible to early strong attacks like Skarmory-Magnezone, Pachirisu. Giant Cape makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I had Giant Cape in the deck when I first made this. I think I ran one Giant Cape, one Rocky Helmet, but chat was saying that I should probably run double Rocky. So I caved in. But I am starting to... I kind of want my Giant Cape back. Alright, I think that's checkmate. They need one kill on Gyarados or kill my Manaphy and Palkia. I'll Rocky Helmet the Origin Form Palkia. Alright, we swing in. We most likely remove one of our own energy. Yeah, I figured as much. We have too much energy on our side. Alright, so now if they Darkrai and... They're not going to Darkrai. So now we need to find red. If not... It's going to be hard to want to justify swapping off Gyarados with 3 energy. I think I still attack anyways, right? Like, why would I... Oh, we got red. Never mind. Yeah, why would I not attack anyways, even if I don't have red? I take it down to 10. I go down to 120. Darkrai can't do 120. He does 20, takes me down to 100. Oh. He has red in his hand. Right? He wanted me to attack. I go down to 20. But I had Cyrus in hand, did I not? So I could still just attack, take the Giratina down to 10. He would swap off. And then use red with Darkrai, kill my... Oh, no, he'd win because he already got a kill on Manaphy. Dang. So we would have had to swap that turn and go Origin Form Palkia. Yeah, let's put Giant Cape in the deck. I want my cape back. I do think we could probably cut one Arida. Because realistically, Gyarados isn't going to be getting hit anyways in the first place, right? You would only want to use Arida to save him if he gets hit with a Nightmare Aura and protect him from Cyrus. Once you get hit once on Gyarados from Giratina or Darkrai, you're going to swing back or else you've lost the game. Healing isn't going to heal you from another 100 attack or another 130 attack, right? So we can definitely get rid of one of the Aridas. Just keep one. Double Misty is still technically something we need. And then we'll just go Giant Cape. Save that. Don't you feel comms better than Cyrus? Pokemon communication over Cyrus. I kind of like Cyrus. Especially if my Origin Form Palkia is the one attacking. If I didn't have Origin Form Palkia, Cyrus makes no sense. Because we're going to be one-shotting everything with Gyarados for the most part, 9 times out of 10. But since Palkia, we might be attacking with him. We're not going to be killing with 60 or 120. We might want to Cyrus and bring it back later on. You run 1 cape and an extra red in exchange for 1 Misty and an Arida. That might be right. Maybe get rid of another Misty for red. Especially because Misty is kind of failing me today. Wouldn't it be just better to make Misty like Moltres dance and flip 3 anyways? They're not going to change how Misty works, I don't think. Misty is here to stay, what she has. Cyrus is kind of useless. You almost always attack in one shot with Gyarados. Yeah, it's mainly just for the Origin Form Palkia. So they're running Berry, Snorlax. We got Misty. Misty could be really good here if we can land 1 heads. So we're gonna Misty the Magikarp. Have we landed a single heads on Misty today? Because I don't think we have. I'm gonna get her out of the deck. We're gonna kick her out. I'd rather have another red for consistency. You agree they won't change her? She's already starting to fall out of favor and power creep will only go up? Yeah. Misty's had her fun. They're gonna Iono my 1 card. I mean, the Iono is mainly for them, not me, but if I can get something to help me out, I'll take it. Probably Rocky Helm, the Snorlax, or the Manaphy? Alright, so this is scary. They get to attack me next turn, and I only get 1 energy to ramp. They get to attack next turn. We're only going to be at 2 energy. Alright, Oceanic. Devs themselves said they won't change any cards unless it's something extremely crazy. So they're basically admitting that Misty's not crazy. Oh, they didn't have Berry. Wait, no, never mind. I thought that was... I looked away and I heard someone ramping up in the back. And I was like, wait, did they just end turn with Giratina? I forgot they had Magneton. Yeah, so I was right. We only get one turn to ramp up energy. Do I get to see if he falls asleep? Oh no, he is asleep. I don't get a chance to see if he wakes up at the end. I'm just gonna go Magikarp though. Now we get to see. He did not wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Let's go, baby. Snorlax is dead. Unless he has a Pokecenter Lady, but he can't Pokecenter Lady and Berry, which means that we do get to kill the Snorlax. The problem is they're going to go to 3 energy on Giratina. And I don't have my Rocky Helmet on Gyarados. So I can't one-shot the Giratina. Oh no, remember? Oh no, this is karma, chat. The very first game, what are the odds? The very first game we take off double, or we take off, what is it? The Arida for a Giant Cape, and we put Giant Cape on Gyarados, but a Rocky Helmet would have come in handy on the Gyarados. I want to say we've lost. I don't see a way we win this. I swap, I attack with Gyarados. The only way we win is if I remove Lightning Energy from that Giratina. And it's a 33% chance or something, right? One thing's for certain, if I stay, we're dead. We haven't used our red yet. Yeah, we need to remove energy from Giratina. Alright, we've lost. I didn't think that they had Magnezone in hand. Well, we do one-shot Magnezone, but getting hit with 130. I don't see how we win. I would have to land all the heads on Origin Forum. I mean, that's enough heads that I can deal with that. But that was my second Misty, right? Yeah, that was our second Misty. Oh no, this is bad. I can't slow build Gyarados before Giratina swings in 2 rounds for 130 each. Yeah, it's GG, boys. GG. The moment they evolved and attacked, it was basically over. But even if they didn't evolve and attack, it was still basically over. They're using a Psychic bench energy, and Giratina was already at 4. So even if I attacked and removed that 4th energy to 3 energy, he still can just put bench energy on it and then win. They're running Psychic only. I mean, it's the first time I haven't seen a Giratina Darkrai in so long, but it was doomed from the start. True. So should I cut Misty because Misty's doing me nothing and put another red? I want to believe in Misty. No, I want to believe in Misty. Yeah, I agree, NK. Probably hold on to the cape until we absolutely need to use it. All right, we got Darkrai, Giratina. We're going second. We got Manaphy. What are the odds they red card me turn 1? Or use Mars. I have not gotten Mars or red carded turn 1 in, I want to say, a month from now. It's been a good bit. Let's see. You want to keep both Rocky Helmets? Yeah, both Rocky Helmets are good because it saves you from a Sabrina, right? Like, you guarantee make the opponent attack you, which takes a Darkrai from 160 on a Giant Cape down to 140, which is one-shot range for Gyarados. Or it takes a 150 Giratina, or 170 rather, 170 Giratina down back to 150, but then his other attack will also take him from 150 to 130, which is also in one-shot range. That's the main reason why you want to keep double Rocky Helmet. It guarantees they can't Sabrina you and dodge a Rocky Helmet. Alright, so we're going to just put both Pokemon down. These are the only 3. Usually you only want to play 3 Pokemon, right? When you're playing Gyarados. Manaphy for ramping, Magikarp for the Gyarados, and Origin Form Palkia to be the attacker and the aggression. But if you can't find the Origin Form, then double Magikarp or double Manaphy I think is fine. You don't want to put more down because they need 3 to win, right? Manaphy's 1, Palkia's 1, and then Magikarp Gyarados will be +2. Or they'd have to kill Manaphy and Gyarados, which is still fine. They can't Sabrina and get free kills if you put extra down, for example. There goes the Sabrina. Honestly, I think I just go Magikarp and then I swap. The fact that he already put energy down first to hit the Manaphy, I think is fine by me. I don't think I'm too upset about that, to be fair. Manaphy. Next turn I can start swinging in with Origin Form Palkia if I want to. And Darkrai can't one-shot us. So I think next turn we just swap from Manaphy to Palkia and attack. Considering that Darkrai can't one-shot us. We need to find an Arida or a Giant Cape, or else we probably swap. Because giving them a free kill on Manaphy with Nightmare Aura and then a free 80 hit on a Palkia would kind of suck. So we're looking for 1 healing, 1 Giant Cape. We have 2 in the deck, 11 cards remaining, 2 out of 11 chance. What do we got, like a 5%, 4% chance or something? What's the math on that? We got like a 10% chance, I think. We have like an 8%. What's the math on 2 out of 11? Is it like 8.5? Where's my mathematicians at? We got a Rocky Helmet. Okay, let's stop and think for a second. I can't attack with Origin Form Palkia. I'll go down to 100, and then he just does a Nightmare Aura and attack, and I die, right? And then we're stuck on 2 energy with Gyarados. Oh wait, no. He put Rocky Helmet on Gyarados. He put Rocky on Giratina. Never mind. So I can just swap over Origin Form Palkia attack and we're fine. The only thing that he could do is lose all energy here or leaf off and go to Giratina and then swing in with Giratina. So if he leaves and attacks for 130, we're kind of screwed. Like, extremely screwed. What should I do? Should I just keep building? think I have to do this. Keeping Manaphy in the front seems kind of bad. Okay, my worst nightmare is if he actually does Leaf. Because if I keep building... I mean, I guess I'm not afraid because Gyarados can't... I mean, we don't have red in hand, so I am kind of afraid. Aw, he had the Leaf. Oh, no. The worst outcome is coming true. I wish I had Arida or a Giant Cape. It would have been so easy just staying on Manaphy. Because if I stay on Manaphy, all he has to do is Nightmare Aura, and that's it. And then he gets Manaphy, and he gets to hit Palkia. We're dead. We've lost, chat. Oh, I didn't believe in top decking Misty. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't believe in it. And she gave me the one single. Oh, we're good. I was about to say I made a mistake because I didn't believe we'd top deck it. All right, we won. One heads would have been painful. But thankfully, we got two. Yeah, it was hard to try and justify keeping Manaphy and to build up. But no, I guess keeping Manaphy in to build up and then putting a Rocky Helmet on Palkia would have been the best play, right? Worst case scenario, they attack with Darkrai after using Nightmare Aura. I put Palkia in. He takes 20. The Darkrai goes from 160 to 140. My Gyarados can easily swap in and attack. Darkrai's down, and then we can kill the Giratina back after he attacks us. Yeah. Honestly, building the Manaphy and sacrificing it to a Nightmare Aura would have been the better play. Chat is correct. Chat is correct. It would have been the safer play and the better play. Imagine they Team Rocket Grunt. Are they just like stalling the inevitable? Hey, Misty helped us one time before, and let's see her do it again. Alright, Misty. I don't get it. Are they just delaying the inevitable? This is kind of obnoxious, not gonna lie, since there's no way they can win. They can attack, they can't kill my Gyarados, even if they Nightmare Aura the Manaphy. They can attack with Giratina, which they can't even do yet. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, we're gonna take... What do we take out for another red in the deck? Do we take out one of the Misties and put another red? Do we take out Cyrus? They're stalling for Team Rocket Grunt, you think? Take out the Origin Form Palkia. Take out one Gyarados since you won't need to evolve 2 times anyways. You're keeping double Gyarados in the deck for consistencies on finding the Gyarados so you are able to evolve. even though you only really need one Gyarados. You're not taking Gyarados out because you only need to evolve one time. You're keeping the double in for consistency on finding the evolution, so you don't brick on not evolving. I mean, Cyrus would have come in handy that last game as well, if not for the Sabrina. So theoretically speaking, Cyrus didn't have value that last game if we found it and didn't have Sabrina in hand. You know what? Screw Misty. I don't care about Misty. Misty doesn't win us games anyways, right? We're going to keep Cyrus. We're going to go red. And that's it. Deck list is updated. Let's continue. Do you no longer think highly of the Rampardos deck you used to climb to Masters with a lot of the way? I think you got me confused with someone else, Jordan. I never really played I hate to break it to you, but I never really used Rampardos to climb to Masters. I tried Rampardos out one day, and I probably played like 4 matches total. And I didn't really like it. You probably have me confused with a different person who climbed to Masters, because I never used Rampardos a whole lot. Because if I did, I would have made a YouTube video on it, Jordan. But I never made a YouTube video on Rampardos because I just never played it too much. I didn't get enough footage to make a video on it. Yeah, I don't like Rampardos, which is why I don't play it. Well. Swear you saw me use it? It bricks hard when you try it? No, that wasn't me, Jordan. We might have used it on stream for like 4 games total, but there's no YouTube video of me. I never made a video of Rampardos. And the reason why is because I just didn't get a chance to get enough good games with it. I didn't like it. It was basically a couple of games and I was done with it. Misty is a trap for water decks considering the failure rate. Alright, so we have options here on what we can do. We got the Manaphy finally, thankfully. I could A, leap out and go Manaphy, and then Giant Cape the Magikarp. I think I need to. I think the only way we win is if I Giant Cape the Magikarp so it doesn't die to a Cyrus. And then I leap off to the Manaphy. And then next turn I can Arida. Because if I mean, I could also just Energy, Arida, and then leap. Do this so I can save myself from a Sabrina. Because then I can save the Magic Cape, because maybe, who knows? Maybe I want a Rocky Helmet on Gyarados. Maybe I need a Rocky Helmet on Gyarados, and that's the only way I can kill the Giratina. So we'll hold off on the Giant Cape. We'll just use Arida now. And then next turn, we'll Professors. And then the turn after, we'll Misty. That's the order of operations we're going to do stuff. There goes the Sabrina, but now I kind of feel bad. I mean, I said I was putting down the Origin Form Palkia to prevent a Sabrina. I'm going to stick to my guns and actually go with this method. I'm going to use Misty on Origin Form Palkia, not even use Professors to hopefully get 2 heads and start attacking. That's all we can do. That's all we can do right now. Or Gyarados is here. Nah, screw Gyarados. You know what? Screw Palkia. We're going Gyarados. Alright, so if they leaf off of Origin Form, Put energy on Darkrai, and then attack, we die. So I do unfortunately need to Giant Cape this to make us live one more turn so I can guarantee that Gyarados can swing in. Because then we won't be behind on energy. That's good. Darkrai is always going to be at 140, so Gyarados can clean up. All we got to do now is find a red. Find a red for the Giratina. Oh no. We're dead. We're dead if he swaps to Darkrai with Leaf. Because I'm going to go down to 160 and I already used my Giant Cape on Origin Form so he wouldn't die to the Darkrai this turn. Or last turn. Yeah, we might be cooked here. Him leafing and going to Darkrai means we just auto lose. No one should be torturing themselves with such a deck. Somehow every time you face Rampardos, they get him by turn 3. True. Every time I play it, I just don't get lucky. I really hope he attacks with Giratina, but the odds of him doing that are very slim. I think we're dead here. That Sabrina they did on us kind of hurt us. It was either I sacrificed Gyarados or I sacrificed the Palkia, but because I went to Palkia and Misty didn't land any heads, we're kind of stuck on this guy, and I can't do anything. Gyarados needs a cape, not a Rocky. You weren't here a minute and 30 seconds ago, Mikasa. If you were here a minute and 30 seconds ago, like 3 rounds prior, you'd say that we need a Giant Cape to Origin Form Palkia. But because it's playing out now, yes, hindsight, we put the Giant Cape on Gyarados. Because with Origin Form Palkia, he was at 100 HP, and as long as he used Leaf, he was able to Leaf and go to Darkrai and attack and kill my Origin Form Palkia. If he did do that, my Gyarados would be at 2 energy, and I'd have to go to 3 energy, and I wouldn't have enough energy to build him. And then we'd be dead. Right? So Giant Cape was supposed to secure us building up enough energy. Now, with that being said, the opponent did attack with Giratina, which is a mistake on his part. He needed to attack with Darkrai, and then he won. That was checkmate. Because if he attacked with Darkrai and I attack back, I go from 180 to 160, and then he can put energy on Darkrai, taking me from 160 to 140, and then Giratina can do 130 plus red, which is 150, and then we die in 1 hit. So they blundered, thankfully. Oh, come on. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve to get a Team Rocket, alright? Don't I have Manaphy, though? But aren't they running 16 Trainer? What are the odds they don't run double Sabrina? I don't actually know what the Giratina Darkrai deck runs. I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't play it myself, really. I think I made the deck and tried like 3 games or 2 games, and I was like, not really my cup of tea. But do they run double Sabrina? I mean, I have red. I'm doing 160. But I also had Sabrina, so it doesn't really matter. No double Sabrina. I mean, do Darkrai Giratina usually run Team Rocket Grunt? You transition from one Cyrus and one Sabrina to double Sabrina. It feels like it's more consistent. Usually 2 Sabrinas, but they had a Grunt, so I don't know. Yeah, I can't predict what these Giratina Darkrai's are running. All I know is they have 16 trainers, and they probably have a lot of utility. I'm surprised they didn't leaf out. We don't run double Sabrina and Darkrai Giratina. Mainly healing cards. I guess they can't heal if they get one shot, right? We're back at Ultra Ball. We're back at Ultra Ball. Yeah, we D-ranked, but we're about to rank up if we win this game. They should run double Sabrina IMO. Interesting. Well, either way, I wanted to play around the double Sabrina that they might have had. All right, now what are the odds, right? What are the odds? Chat, there's no way they're gonna Iono or red card me. I'm gonna end turn. We don't have an energy to ramp up. I don't want to open with Magikarp and Origin Form Palkia until we are actually ready to start building energy. I've been Sabrina'd way too many times. Q Capes is a must in this. One helmet is enough. Giratina Darkrai can deal 190. The reason why we run double Rocky helmet is because if we put Manaphy in the front with Rocky and then Palkia in the back with Rocky and they Sabrina, we can guarantee that they will hit a Rocky helmet. And as long as they can hit just one Rocky helmet, that's guaranteed us being able to kill them with Gyarados. Is this the Leafeon deck? I'm thinking I Sabrina this to slow down their Leafeon ramp. It'll save my Manaphy from getting hit by 70 and I only get to build up one time. Yeah, I'm gonna Sabrina. I think that's a better play. I don't know if he's running... I mean, it could be a Glaceon, but... I've never seen this deck, so I'm not sure if they're trying to run Leafeon as a main attacker in the slow build. Oh, it's a Glaceon. Dang, I should have kept that in the front. Unless he rolls heads. Never mind, I'm glad I kept it in the back. I'm glad I Sabrina'd it. Unless he has X-Speed as his one and only card. Oh man, that's dangerous. Ooh, alright, we get one more ramp. It's Pokeball, and we're going to Rocky home the Manaphy here. Glaceon. I've never seen this deck before. Alright, so we are going to evolve. Put energy. Rocky home the Manaphy. Oceanic Gift. Since he already used Rocky Helmet on his other weaker Pokemon, I can kill with Origin Form if he doesn't retreat or if he doesn't evolve here, 2 cards in hand. And if he does swap to the Glaceon, then we can just attack with Gyarados with red. So we have options for both here. I mean, why wouldn't I just use Origin Form and keep swinging? Right? Like, am I missing something? Why wouldn't we just go Origin Form and just swing, swing, swing until they kill us? And the only way they would want to try to Sabrina is if they go Glaceon. And if they go Glaceon and Sabrina, I'll just red them back. So I'm not really afraid of a Sabrina either and they get first hit. They need 2 energy to attack with that thing, right? 1 energy for attack the wound. 70 damage. They chose not to attack. Take out the Cyrus and add another Misty or a Communication. No, I hate Misty. You're 85 right now with 2000. Capes help a lot. Cyrus doesn't work too good. Misty is BS. But solo wins games. 2's a must. Dude, Misty hasn't been doing us anything, man. All day today, Misty's been... Bro. How come they get 8 heads on... I can't even get 1 heads on my Misty, but they're rolling 8 on a continuous steps. They didn't even care about winning the game. They just wanted to prove a point. Oh, they just wanted to prove that they could land heads, I guess, right? Dang, dude. What's going on? Imagine if they Sabrina'd. Oh, no. That would have been awful. Alright, we're back in it. Have you mainly been running just Gyarados, Dim Dim? Or have you been swapping it up? Chat, all in favor of me adding back Misty? Because Misty frustrated me so much today that I had to take one of them out, you know? It's been a very frustrating thing. You know what? I'll take out Cyrus. I'll put another Misty in. Communication or Mars? I don't know if we need Pokemon Com in this deck, man. I don't think we've ever ran into an issue of, hey, I can't find my Gyarados. My Magikarp has 4 energy. I'm ready to go. Versus... hey, I can't build my Magikarp quick enough because Giratina Darkrai is obliterating me. We don't need Calm, I don't think. We've never had a game where we had like 4 or 5 energy on our Magikarp, but no evolution. It just hasn't happened. Yeah, I like Mars, but I don't know what I would get rid of for Mars now. You want you to see Misty save me from Team Rocket Grunt. Meow-Magnezone mostly. Yeah, I like Meow-Magnezone. Meow-Magnezone is very strong, especially against all the Darkrai Giratinas. And they need to kill you 3 times. The odds of them killing you 3 times when you have 2 Meowscaradas that only need double energy and a Magnezone with double red in the deck, they're most likely dead, right? Like, these guys are most likely dead. Now, you guys want to know something funny? You guys want to see something funny? This guy needs to cry for help on his turn. But he won't be able to do that if I Sabrina him. And he doesn't get the free retreat on Shaman because it doesn't count for himself because Shaman needs to be in the back. So now I can just end my turn. And this is like the worst possible start for a deck that they're playing. Now, they could just slow build in the back if they did find the cards, right? Floragato, but this is going to be good for us. Oh, they got the double Shaman. I'm okay with them putting double Shaman. It means that they're using up another bench for a worthless Pokemon. By all means. Now we only have one other slot that has to be a good Pokemon. Go for it. Alright, can I just pause the music really quick? Let's have a serious talk. Out of all the Gyarados decks we've played, remember when I said that we've never had a game where we have 4 energy and couldn't find the Gyarados? The game is trying its hardest to make me eat my own words right now. Because this is going to be the very first game out of like 100 where we don't find the Gyarados. Oh no. Oh no. This is not looking good. I'm gonna Magikarp too, just so he doesn't actually evolve. And I'm gonna have to Giant Cape, because if he does evolve and uses Sabrina, we're dead. And I'm just gonna Rocky Helm the other one. Alright, let's see. No Floragato. And no Sabrina. Alright. He's got Floragato. Does he have Sabrina? Does not. Nice. You're using Meowscarada, Magnezone, but only one of each for the Magnezone line. Which set do I think is better? That's what I run too. I run double Meowscarada, one Magnezone. Meowscarada is your big win. Alright. Y'all ready for this? Attack me. I dare you. No, he has a giant cape. No. For the people who are just tuning in and will tell me that I should have put Rocky Helmet on Gyarados, it was impossible to do that because if he has Sabrina, he could have killed our Gyarados that had. You could have killed our Gyarados that had 30 HP and it had 2 energy on it. So under all circumstances, we're not able to Rocky Helmet this Gyarados, or we risk just losing the game. Just for an FYI, I know people are going to see that Rocky Helmet in the grave. We needed to Giant Cape. Trust me, alright? We needed to. Oh, it's just that it's unfortunate. I mean, do we have another Misty in the deck? We have another Misty. Let's do this. I'll tell you what. I'm going to swap off Gyarados, go back, and we're just going to cruise for one turn. Because if we can top deck a Rocky Helmet and they don't have Sabrina, we have a chance at winning. They don't have Sabrina. Because we could Rocky Helm the Origin for them. They attack with Meowscarada, go to 140, and if I can find Misty as well, and Misty could help me out, then we're good to go. We're back in it. Oh no. No Rocky Helmet. Alright, that's a loss. GG. Wait. No, yeah, that's a loss. Because even if I find Misty and I'm able to attack with Gyarados, what does it do? We still put him down to 1 or 20. I switched Misty with the second red, right? No, we have double red, double Misty. Red, you're too late. Red doesn't do anything. He's a Meowscarada, which is why I like running. You know what? I like running the Meowscarada deck. I'll be honest, I don't like playing Gyarados. For anyone who's new, I just don't like Gyarados deck at all. I've said it before in the past, and I'll say it again. I just don't like the Gyarados deck. I like Wugtrio more than Gyarados. I just don't find amusement to this Gyarados deck. If we are going to try a deck that I actually like, we're going to do Meowzone. It's double Meowscarada, 1 Magneton, Magnezone, Magnemite lineup, double Pokeball, 1 Communication because we're running a stage 2 in this, 1 Giant Cape for either the Magnezone or the Meowscarada because it could keep us alive, double red, obviously, for the Meowscaradas, double Professors, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, and a single Iono because that is technically a Pokemon comm. People are running double zone. Double. What are they getting rid of? Are they getting rid of the Pokemon comm, the Iono, and a red? Dang, you'd have 2... No, you can't get rid of an Iono and a Pokemon comm with 2 lines of stage 2s, right? 4 lines of stage 2s. Would they really? It did well yesterday. Yeah, because the only thing I can think of getting rid of that would make sense would be a red, an Iono, and a Calm. Everything else you technically need. Alright, let's see. Maybe because we have double, it makes up for the Iono. Right? Since you're running double, maybe it just makes up for the Iono in the Pokemon communication. Alright, so we're gonna run double of each, 2 Pokeball, 1 Cape, and you save the Cape for when you desperately need it to survive a Gyarados attack, a Giratina attack, etc., so on and so forth. Whenever you think you desperately need it, use it. Deck list is updated. Let's start. You tried the double, but you bricked every time. We'll see. Many is doing well on Ursa Day with double Magnemite. All right. Down. This is one of my favorite decks to play. So if this makes the deck a little bit better, then I'm all for it. We are going second, so we get a guaranteed cry for help, which means that we're able to draw more grass Pokemon and thin our deck. First energy is obviously going to go to the Sprigatito in the front, I think, especially because they have Moltres. It's a good thing they don't have first energy advantage, because that could have been bad for us. Oh. If they don't have another Charmander, I was about to say. Okay. Let's Pokeball, thin our deck, and then Professor's Research. We got the Magnemite. Magnemite's going down. Cry for Help's coming out. Let's go. This deck had a 66% win rate against Darktina. What's the win rate looking like for Charizard if they land 3 heads here? That's 1. That's 2. That's 3 heads. We literally called it. What's the win rate looking like against a Charizard rolling 3 heads? I don't know, man. I'm scared. There's no way he has Leaf and Charizard in hand, right? Oh, man. If I don't start evolving, I feel like I'm dead. Oh, we're cooked, ladies and gentlemen. We are cooked. With a capital C. Oh. Yeah, I mean, 07's in the chat, right? I could retreat off. Nah, man, we're dead. Cape my Floragato, what, in case they dawn? Nah, bro, they got Charizard X-Speed in hand, and it doesn't matter if I retreat or not, because if they X-Speed Charizard and I go to Magnemite, all they have to do is slash for 3 energy, kill my Magnemite. Aw, yeah, it's over, dude. Hey, that's a GG. Let's go next. Oh! Wait. Wait, they don't have it. They have enough energy to Inferno Blast or whatever two times. This is still an L though. I mean, yeah, we're still probably dead no matter what. But I think we have to try and go fast before they ramp up and evolve. Like, the only way we win is if we can just kill them and pray they don't have Charizard. Because the longer I wait and delay this, the more chance that they'll find it. I mean, if they have it, we need a top deck a Sabrina. 6 in the deck. Or 1 in the deck, 1 in the deck. No shot, they didn't have it. Okay. How many are they drawing? 5? They don't have it. Wait. Okay. Calm down, calm down. Pause. Pause. They don't have it. Let's go, dude. First game on, and we are out here absolutely dominating. Man, oh man, you love to see it, don't ya? Unlucky for them. They had Iono and PokemonCom, and they still couldn't find it. And they professored researched a turn before they used Iono. Dang, dude. This is why I don't play Charizard. It's happened to me many times. I've had that happen to me way too many times. Whew. That's all RNG? No, that's what we call a skill issue. That is what we call skill-based. No such thing as luck. That's why Charizard sucks. Too many pieces of a puzzle needed. I agree with you. I'm not gonna lie. I do agree. You got to start with Moltres and not Charmander. And if you do start with Charmander, you got to hope you have X speed. And even if you did have X speed, you got to hope that, you know, you're going second for the energy advantage. And then you got to also hope that you roll heads with Moltres. And then on top of that, you got to also hope that you can find your stage 1 into Charmeleon and stage 2 into Charizard, while also hoping that they don't Sabrina you to hit you first. There's a lot. There's a whole lot going on with Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. But when it does play out, feels pretty good. You're unstoppable. Yeah, he did hit 3 with Inferno Dance the very first time, so he got very lucky. But then I guess the luck balanced out. Speaking of luck, they had energy advantage. We don't. I could cry for help and go down to 20. What the heck's going on right now? What is going on, speaking of luck? Should I just evolve and not even cry for help because I can just one-shot the Darkrai? I think I have to evolve. Yeah, we have to evolve here. There's nothing else we can do. And we're not going to Sabrina because that's trolling, I think. He's going to Broken Space Bellow this turn. Put energy on that. He goes to 2 Psychic out of 3. I attack next turn. He has to Broken Space Bellow again. And as long as he puts another Darkrai down, I can Sabrina for his mistake. Or if I can find 1 red. Nah, come on, man. Bro, that's just messed up, man. That's actually messed up, dude. You guys think I should have used Sabrina on him? It's not looking good. Yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, hindsight now, we can say you used Sabrina, but that was a clean kill. I think that's it. I think that's game. There are some Dark Tinas that are playing double Mars to counter this deck. No shot, man. Why is Dark Tina the best deck in the game? And why have I not started playing it yet? I mean, I could still retreat. Surely they... Surely they don't have a Cyrus in hand as well, right? And all I gotta do is find Meowscarada and I can kill with red. I can't kill with red. Red's doing one... Oh no, we do kill with red. We're doing 170. Yeah, I got a top deck of Meowscarada. Assuming he attacks here, because then if he attacks, he can't Broken Space Bellow. But if he Broken Space Bellows, I think we're cooked for sure. It's so boring to play. It is. I tried the deck out for like 2 or 3 games. I hate playing it. Because nothing but sitting back and then just ending turn and putting energy and ending turn, and that's it. But it's so strong, you know? Okay, he might have made a mistake here. By not using Broken Space Bellow, if we top deck a Meowscarada, we win the game. 20%! Come on, come on, come on! Oh. Why do Dark Tina decks always get to win? One more shot at it? No, I don't want another shot. I want to get the heck out of this game. I don't want another shot. I really just want to end this game right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more game. The Sabrina made him think that I was so afraid of having my Magnemite die. He's gonna swing it again. 2 out of 9 chance here. We top deck Meowscarada. And if we top deck Meowscarada, we can kill him and he can't actually attack with Giratina. And we can win the game right here, right now. I know it's part of the game, but I so much hope this Darkrai Giratina thing leaves after next patch or a new meta. There's obviously going to be a new meta. But think about it like this, Jin. It doesn't matter if there's a new meta or not. Because when the new meta comes out, that's even more obnoxious than the Darkrai Giratina. You're just going to hate the newest meta. It's always been like that. With every expansion, there's a new meta that comes out that's super strong, that everyone plays, that you hate going up against. And then the next expansion comes out that's also going to top the oldest meta, which becomes the newest meta, which then you begin to hate. As long as it's not a stall meta, you'll be fine with it. Did I get a God Pack from Shining Revelry? We got one single God Pack, and I think that was from Triumphant Light. I'm not sure, actually. We only got one. I need 2 Pokemon Communications or an Iono in this deck. Okay, so listen, Isla. We used to run 1 Pokemon Com and an Iono in this deck. But chat's telling me that there was an Ursa Day tournament that had double of each. That had a 60% win rate. Now, I'm not trying to say in that Ursa Day tournament that they're going up against Darkrai Giratina 24/7, because I'm pretty sure they're not. They probably use some like weird decks to win against. But if they were fighting a majority of Darkrai Giratina, because the like tournaments are completely different than ranked game modes. At least in the Ursa Day tournaments, people are trying out random decks, new decks fun decks maybe. It's completely different from ranked. So it's hard to take that win percentage and apply it into ranked mode unless you're fighting the same exact deck. But chat said that this is the way that we should be doing it. So I'm going to put my trust in chat and try out this variant. Last meta was a bit dumb. RCS every single deck or Rampardos. Darkrai is never leaving though. It has been part of the meta forever. I mean, Darkrai, ever since Darkrai has come out, he's been in quite a bit of decks. Darkrai Greninja, Darkrai Magnezone, Darkrai Giratina, Darkrai Druddigon. There's a lot of Darkrai decks. Worst case scenario, he Sabrina's, he can't attack, right? Next turn, I swap, I red kill the Giratina. But how do I kill the Darkrai? I'm doing 150 damage, it's gonna live at 10. I mean, he can't one-shot me, so I guess that's how. Oh, come on! Chat, remember when I had double red in the deck? Me too. I missed my first deck with this build. Chat, you guys might be cooking with the double Magnezone, but I do like the single Magnezone line, double red, Iono, and Pokemon Com. It felt nice, you know, it felt complete. Oh, we top decked it, never mind, doesn't matter. Chat, you guys are right. This deck with no Iono and no Pokemon Com is actually the deck that we should be playing. Wait, you guys were cooking. Vault Charge. Red. Make him dead. Attack. Thankfully, Darkrai can't one-shot Meowscarada. I'll be able to swing in, do 150, and then it'll finally kill us, but then we'll have a Magneton swinging in for 60, and then we're good to go. That's a good Mars pull. I mean, I guess I should just play out every single one of my basic cards. I keep thinking I have Pokemon Communication or an Iono in the deck, but I gotta remind myself I don't have Pokemon Com or Iono. So every time I get a basic Pokemon, I should just put them down. We only have 4 basics. We only have 4 spots on the bench. Let's put them all down in case they Mars, right? I gotta get used to this new deck. That's my bad. I gotta get used to it. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and evolve right now, just so there's not another Mars play happening. Let's go, baby. Now here comes the long wait on the opponent's turn into the concede. They usually only have 1 Mars. Someone told me that they're running double now. So you gotta protect yourself out here. Alright, I take it back. I like this deck with no Iono or Pokemon Com. and 1 red. I like it. I like the deck. Until we don't find our evolution. I do think the other version might be more consistent. Nice. Okay. We got the full evolution. I think this is a Giratina Mewtwo deck. Darkrai, Giratina is running 2 Mars now. Okay. Then yeah, we'll just play out everything early. How's it going, original 7th? You still like the 1 Magnezone line with Giovanni for surprises? Connection, Pokemon communication over a Cape? No, I think you'd still run Cape. Because Cape can keep you alive from a Giratina. It puts you at what? 160? Giratina does 130. Darkrai puts you to 150. And then that's 10 HP you have left. So unless they have a Giovanni, you're good to go. Like, we've literally only played... There goes the Mars. Good thing we played down all of our cards. Like, we've literally played nothing but Giratina today, man. We've played for 2 hours, and it's been nothing but playing the same deck. Or playing against the same deck, mind you. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no, chat. The Giratina Darkrai we can handle because it lets us build up. But a Giratina Mewtwo with just Psychic Energy is worse. Because they get to ramp up so much quicker. Oh no, we're screwed. We can't evolve quick enough. The only thing I can do right now is if we can top... Oh, it's over. We needed to get Floragato and then top deck a Magnemite, because then I could put Sprigatito in, Magnemite, swap back, evolve into Floragato. No, yeah, it's done. I would have been fine without the Mars. You think so? Yeah, I guess we could have won this game if they didn't Mars us. I don't know. Meowscarada is pretty good if everyone else is playing Giratina Darkrai. True. Hold on, I don't think my cat got fed. There goes the Magnemite. Too little too late though, because I was going to go ahead and retreat to the Magnemite and then evolve this turn. 1 energy, and then I could go Meowscarada and kill the Giratina. That could have worked. End turn, good to go, but there is realistically no way to win anymore, so we're just wasting my time, his time, your guys' time. We'll just go ahead and concede. It's impossible to win that match. Yeah, go next. Yeah. Now, in your opinion, do you think Giratina Darkrai is stronger than Giratina Mewtwo? Yes, like, which one do you think is actually better? Because in my opinion, I favor the Mewtwo over the Darkrai because you have that Psychic Energy for bench. That's my go-to deck if I was actually going to be playing Giratina. You think Pocket is dead after this Darkrai Giratina deck became popular? No, I think there's still a lot of people who are playing Pocket. Normally after an expansion comes out, I think after the first 2 weeks, then it starts to die down a little bit until the next expansion comes out. Like, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong about this, right? But I don't think people are playing Darkrai Giratina in just standard matches. Like, if I were to load up just a standard match, they're probably not playing Darkrai Giratina. They're probably playing some, like, Lake Trio deck with Granny. So if you don't want to play against Darkrai Giratina, there's always the public matches, you know? There's no way he's gonna... You know what? Hit me again. Farfetch. Hit me again. I'm ready to hit you for 60 with Meowscarada in hand. You think I'm bluffing? I got a Meowscarada right here. IMO Pocket is really dying off due to the pull rates. Yeah, the pulls are insane, to be honest. Even when you're like spending money, it's kind of insane. All right, I'm a firm believer we top deck Meowscarada. I'm a firm believer we top deck it next turn. Swap the Magnemites back for the stall ones that attack for 20. Next set will probably have improved rates to bring people back, and they'll just cycle back to low rates again. You know what I think? Dang, if we didn't have that other Magnemite, you're right. I could have just done the Metal Magnemite. No, because I would need Metal Energy. I wouldn't be able to attack. You know what I think? This is what's going to happen. We're going to kill this Farfetch. This is what I think. They're not going to increase the rates or improve the rates for opening packs. Instead, they're going to add a full art professor's research in the next pack to entice people. Like they did with the gold Pokeball. They're going to add a card that's basically universal in every single deck that you play. And you always want to put in every single deck and make it another gold card. People's got to have it. You're going to... I mean, what deck doesn't run Professor's Research, right? Until there's a supporter card out there that says, hey, draw 2 fossils from your deck, then maybe people will get rid of their... Dude, I don't think you know Giovanni doesn't work. Rotom, your Giovanni doesn't work on the Florigado, man. What are you doing? Brother, you got to read the card. It says, during this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do 10 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. You can't just think that's going to work on the Rotom or the Florigado or the, you know? What are you doing, Chief? We're dead, by the way. We're gonna lose because we are not finding our evolutions. I can't Sabrina. It does nothing. They have energy all across the field. Red does me nothing. We're dead. The only thing I can do is this. Here it comes. I'm gonna attack for 10, take him to 60. He's gonna attack my Florigado and kill it. If I can top deck a Magnemite, I can evolve and attack for 60, kill the Rotom, go up +1. He'll be at +1. Then I'm ready for the Magnezone next turn to swing in and finish. He's taking the bait. He's killing it. I got 2 Magnetons in the deck out of 8. That's a 1 in 4 chance, which is a 25% chance. If he has... What am I saying? If he has, we're dead. It took too long to find these evolutions. We're dead even if we top deck it, I think. This is why everyone plays basic EX deck. Honestly, it's why I do the same. Like, whenever I'm trying to find a deck that I love, and I just want to play over and over, for consistency's sake, I play a deck that doesn't need to worry about evolutions. Why did he go through the whole putting down Arceus, putting energy if he already had Cyrus? Oh, because he needed Arceus to actually... Okay, I forgot. Carnivine needs Arceus to do 50. Yeah. Don't answer me, chat. I found out in literally half a second after I just talked it and said it out loud. I found out after I mentioned it out loud, alright? I remembered. So... Chat, don't hate me. Alright? Listen. We're friends, right, chat? We're friends. I appreciate you guys telling me about the double Magnezone lineup that was doing work in the Ursa Day tournament, but I want to go back to the deck that I personally favor. You know? Which, it's gonna be just a single Magneton lineup. Magnezone with double red for the consistency on pulling red, and Iono and Pokemon Com for the consistency on evolving. I kind of want to go back to the way that I had it. You know what I mean? Let's go. Did I try out the Draogarn Giratina deck? What is that? Is that... Who the heck is Draogarn? Alright, let's see how consistent this is. Battle of the Bricks going on. 12 Pokemon is way too much. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know if my cat got fed. I might have to go and... I might have to check after this, chat. I might have to go see if my little cat got fed. He was supposed to get fed an hour and a half ago. It's probably meowing up a storm. Alright. We do have Iono in the deck. So holding on to the Sprigatito technically is value here. You got much hate when you said Pokeball should only pull non-EX basic Pokemon. Is Meow Beedrill deck good? Yeah. I've heard a lot of people say it's great. I just haven't really tried the Meowscarada Beedrill myself. I've been doing the double here. Alright, so Sabrina does us nothing. He'll just put energy on Manaphy and start ramping up again. I think this is a good Iono. Come on, Floragato. Hey, there we go. First game on. And it's doing some work. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not going to Giant Cape anyone just yet, because I don't know who we're going to be using, Magnezone or Meowscarada. Either one will survive a Gyarados hit, which is very strong for us. Their Gyarados is oh no! Please not a single heads. Please not a single heads. Please not two heads. Please not two heads. Thank you. Alright, so both of their Gyarados are primed and ready. Thankfully, we do have a Cyrus in the deck, so we can bring him back afterwards. We got 2 hits with Magnezone. Unless I decide that he's not gonna Sabrina us. I could... This is the options we have. I can A, attack with Floragato, get +1. He goes in with Gyarados, doesn't Sabrina, and then we win the game. Or B, go in with... Or evolve Magnezone and put Giant Cape on Magnezone. And then just swing in with Floragato this turn. We still get 2 hits, but if he removes the lightning energy, it's only 1 hit. And then we're actually gonna just lose if he removes the lightning energy from us. I gotta risk it, baby. I hate to say it, but we gotta risk it. He only has 2 cards in hand. I'm going to assume he doesn't have Sabrina. I'm not using the Giant Cape just yet, because if he does have Sabrina and goes over and kills my Magneton, then I'll just Giant Cape my Floragato, put energy or put Cape on Floragato. Floragato will be able to live a Gyarados attack, and I'll Pokemon Calm the Magnezone to hopefully find a... No shot. And he removed my lightning energy, dude. So it's a good thing I didn't evolve last turn, or else I wouldn't have been able to do anything, but dang, that sucks. Alright, we lost the game. Never mind. I didn't think about the Rocky Helmet. We lost the game. Well then, if you guys want to see me play the game out, I can play the game out and do the whole shebang. But yeah, we've lost here. The Rocky Helmet basically, the double Rocky basically means it was over. Rocky Helmet's too good, man. I'm only playing for honor. There is no honor. Alright, I'm gonna go quickly check and see if my cats got fed. My foo-foo. Okay. All right, let's do it up. We're going against Darkrai. We have energy advantage. This is pretty good for us. Although I think against Darkrai, Giratina maybe going first for the evolution on Meowscarada would be better. I'll let you guys decide and figure that out. Pokeball. Another Sprigatito. We do have a Pokemon Calm in hand. We are going to cry for help. I will put down a Magnemite, and I think I just attack. Seems pretty good. Ideally, what we want is double Meowscarada, 1 Magnezone, and that's it. I mean, that's all we have in the deck anyways. What am I talking about? We only have 3 basics in the deck. But I want to make sure we can build this first Meowscarada as fast as possible. That's what I was afraid of him doing that. But as long as our Meowscarada is not taking the 20 damage, I'm okay with sacrificing a Magnemite. Floragato is going to be able to one-shot. Yeah, Meowscarada can one-shot both of these guys. So looking pretty good. Giant Cape to protect. Most important thing now. Let's double up on the energy. And we will end our turn. Since we already have all cards in hand, I think I will go ahead and just get rid of this Sprigatito. We could find a Magnezone or Magneton. And finding a Magneton means we get to Volt Charge. Oh yeah, baby. We're ramping. We're ramping. We'll get a free swap next turn. Put Leaf Energy on Magneton. And then we'll Volt Charge, go back up to 1 Lightning. And then we can swing in with Meowscarada. No red necessary. And they're putting double energy. Are they leafing? No, they professored research. They can't even retreat. I think that's game. I think we won. So like I said, energy here. We're going to lose all energy. Go here. Go ahead and Volt Charge back up. Meowscarada in play. And we're good to go. This is the Meowscarada deck I like playing. Alright? This is the one. This is the one that feels nice. Deck list? Ooh, I'll show you after this. We do have a horizontal YouTube stream if you want to take a look at that. It does have the deck list up 24/7. We're running double Meowscarada, 1 Magnezone lineup, double red, Cyrus, Sabrina combo, 1 Iono, 1 Pokecenter Lady, double Pokeball, double Professor's Research, and I think 1 singular Giant Cape. Many people complain about Misty or Cyrus, but the real difference in many games are tools and how you can use them. Yeah, Pokemon tools are very strong. But when are we getting more, right? Didn't the Pokemon tools come out in Mythical Island? And we already had Triumphant Light and then Shining Revelry. When are we getting more? Yeah, we're only running 1 Magnezone lineup. Yeah, you're on the horizontal YouTube stream, Kirito. If you go to the vertical, or if you're on the vertical YouTube stream, if you go to the horizontal YouTube stream, you'll see the deck list up. I can send you a link in this chat. But it's only, like, most people prefer the vertical one because they're on mobile and they can actually watch the stream and play at the same time or do other stuff. But I did send you a link to the horizontal stream. The horizontal one has the deck list up 24/7. I'm not using an emulator, Kai. I'm using a Samsung tablet, which is called the Samsung Tab S10 Ultra. USB-C connected to it with a splitter that goes into an HDMI, and the HDMI is connected to my monitor. Then that monitor is also connected to a capture card through HDMI. Then the capture card is hooked up to my PC. So there you go. Florigado. We're not going to Pokemon Calm yet because we don't need to evolve into a Meowscarada. We're going to wait. We're not going to use red. We're going to use Professors for card draw because they can always heal back up anyways. Even if I did use red last time to do 60 damage, they could just heal that 60 with an Arida and a potion. It's better if I can red when they're at full HP at 140 versus... Oh, please give me Meowscarada. Come on. Please give me Meowscarada. I give you Florigado, you give me Meowscarada. It's a fair trade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. They gotta land another heads on Misty or they lose. What's the win-loss ratio record so far today? Awful. Bad. I mean, they gotta find a Rocky helmet. They didn't find a Rocky. Hey, GG, brother. All played. Don't I think having an Erica makes sense to counter the Darkrai ping damage? Maybe? I feel like I'd probably throw Poke Center Lady in here, because I could also use it on my Magnezone Magnemite. But I guess Magnezone or Meowscarada holds more value than Magnezone if we're going against Darkrai and Giratina. Magnezone's for the non-EX Pokemon. Meowscarada's for the EX Pokemon. I forgot to show the deck list again. My bad. I can show it after this. Pokemon Com for the W? Yeah, look. Pokemon Com just feels way better, right? And with Iono, it just feels right. Alright, Energy, Professors. Go ahead and cry for help. This is going to be a Floragato guaranteed. Uh-oh. I'm gonna Pokemon Calm this. I'm gonna have to just go for it, because if he has Magnezone in hand, he has to evolve this turn to attack me, and if he does, he only gets 2 hits. And as long as I can find a Magnemite, he can't kill us. He can't win. There we go. Even if he had it, he was only able to do 2 hits total. He kills the front Pokemon Floragato. I switch to my other one as long as I can just find one single basic Pokemon, which is the last basic. Then there was no way he could kill us all 3. What's the score win-loss? With this deck today, positive. We might be like 3-1 with this deck right now. With this variation of the deck. Yeah, I like the Iono and the Calm. We're just running one Magnezone lineup, and I like the double red. The consistency. What's the rating you need to begin at Ultra Ball 4 next season? I'm not sure. I don't know if anyone knows. They just said depending on how much score you have at the end of the season will determine what rank you start at next season. I'm not too sure. I don't know if it does even matter about rating. I think as long as you're in Masters, whether you have 1450 Masters, you're a 2000 Masters, you probably still are going to start at like Ultra Ball 3. It's 1675? Wait, where do they say that? I've been looking for all the official posts. Unless it was leaked. I haven't seen any other like announcements. Master Ball 1450 means you'll start at Ultra Ball 2. Master Ball 1650, you start at Ultra Ball 3. So there's no way to start at Ultra Ball 4. I've been super busy these last couple of days. Have they actually posted on their Twitter account? Let me see. I'm looking through. My Twitter's going a bit slow though. Okay, they're talking about the Webby Awards, sneak peek event, Palmot event, display board. You can link me? Yeah, you can send me a link. I'm still trying to find out. You go down 2 ranks essentially. Yeah. It'd be nice not to drop those ranks. I think I'm good to just put this down. Alright, I got the link. Let me see. Oh, the JP Twitter account. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. It was on the JP Twitter account for Pocket. So you need 1675. And then you'll end up going to Ultra Ball 4 at the end of the season when the next season starts. So the goal is to try and get to 1675, I guess, for all of us. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Find a Magnemite, maybe. In the deck, since we just used Pokemon Com on it. Meowscarada always loses to Skarmory team comps. We'll see. We'll see if we end up losing. I think I just Sabrina. I think that's the play here. Skarmory needs to hit us 5 times, or 3 times to kill us. You're at 1662 now. Ranked 2550. Maybe it's top 2K, who knows? It's gonna come down to a flip of the heads, whether we win or not, I think. Oh no, never mind, we lose. Yeah, we auto lose here, never mind. Whoever in chat said Skarmory always wins against Magnezone, Sprigatito, Meowscarada, you might be right. I'm starting to see why. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, no matter what I do here, yeah, we're gonna die, right? We go up +2, they go up +2. They kill, I attack for 60. They attack for 80. The only thing that could keep us alive is if they blunder somehow. By putting down another basic Pokemon. Wait, no, we already used our Sabrina, didn't we? Yeah, never mind. There's no blunders happening. Skarmory is amazing, it's not EX. Yeah, you gotta pick a side, right? Skarmory-Magnezone is very strong against Meowscarada. But, and you could always, like, I guess you could argue and say Skarmory always wins against Meowscarada with Magnezone, but it'll always lose against Darkrai, Giratina. You gotta choose which side you want to be on. Wait, you guys want to know something crazy? After we started swapping out our decks to go with a deck that solely counters Darkrai Giratina, because like for the first 2 hours of the stream we kept playing nothing but Giratina Darkrai. After we swap out our deck to a deck that hard counters it, we're not really seeing that many Darkrai Giratinas. If not, I don't think I've seen a single wait, no, we've seen one, right? It's like they've all gone away now, all of a sudden. Which means I could change my deck back to Skarmory-Magnezone, right? Surely? Surely the first game with Skarmory-Magnezone won't be another Darkrai Giratina. Classic. Alright. I know it is. Come on, baby. Come on, Magnemite. Alright, now we just got a top deck. A Meowscarada. 2 in the deck. 20% chance. Impossible to top deck a Meowscarada and a red, sadly, but I can still hit him for 130. And he won't be able to kill us unless he has a Giovanni. We'll see what happens here. Do I think we need something like a Great Ball that draws one stage 1 because the basic EX are getting out of hand? Maybe. Ooh, the top deck. Nice. I could just Sabrina him. And then I get a guaranteed. No, I don't get a guaranteed kill. I don't think we Sabrina. I think we just attack with Meowscarada. Because then it forces him to put Psychic Energy and he can't kill us unless he has a Giovanni in hand. And the longer I wait, the more likely he will have Giovanni. So maybe we just go ahead and attack here. Sabrina and he goes Mewtwo and then I kill it or I hit it. No, Sabrina might have been the better play. We'll see. Okay. We live. This is risky, not gonna lie. Do I Sabrina? Because I can always Cyrus the Giratina later. Do I Sabrina? I think I do. Gives me the Mew, I go up +2. Give me the Ralts, I go up +1. And then I can just Cyrus and hit this Giratina next turn. He would need Poke Center Lady and a potion. And he has 3 cards and he didn't even use Poke Center Lady last turn. So I'm assuming he doesn't have it. Nor does he have potion. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was a good time to Sabrina. I had to think about that. The turn before it wasn't, but this turn was very strong after we did the damage. I'm back. We're not done with you yet. Get over here. Easy. That's why the Cyrus-Sabrina combo is so strong, you know? That's why you gotta at least run one Cyrus, one Sabrina. It's always good to run them as... They're like peanut butter and jelly. You can't have one or the other. You gotta have both. Are the top 10,000 numbers going to fluctuate over time as the days pass by? Yeah, of course. I'd say as it inches closer to the end of the season, that's when people are actually going to buckle down. I'm talking like 15 hours a day, grinding out Darkrai Giratina non-stop. That's where it's actually going to get sweaty. So you could be like rank 1,000 right now. You'll probably be like rank 15,000 in the next 2 weeks. People are going to be grinding. Plenty of people have peanut butter jelly sandwiches or just peanut butter sandwiches or just jam on jelly. Yeah, it's not that bad. I like it myself. Alright, we got the Sprigatito. Let's go ahead and end turn. We'll be able to evolve. I probably put energy on Florigato. Evolve energy and hope that I can evolve into a Magneton so we can retreat for free. The best top deck we can possibly find right now is our singular Magneton or Professor's Research to go into the Magneton, excuse me. Because then we can ramp up energy next turn. That's 1, and then ramp up for 2, and we'll be at 2 with a 3rd evolution. Then we can one-shot the Darkrai. Arguably, the best time to get into ranked is the first week before everyone figures out the new meta. Yeah, true. Everyone was playing like random stuff. But now since people figured out Darkrai Giratina is like the most consistent way, you'll see nothing but Darkrai Giratina. Oh man, I needed it. I needed that top deck. I guess it doesn't matter. They're building the back Darkrai, so it truly doesn't matter here. We're just gonna go ahead and end turn. Maybe I'll Iono next turn with Meowscarada evolved. We need an item to discard Poké Tools. There's a card in the game that does it. I think it's like a bird. Starly. I think Starly removes a Poké Tool. So theoretically, you could make a deck that's anti-Darkrai Giratina and do Starly. Ah, we found it too little too late, sadly. I'm gonna Giant Cape my Meowscarada. It's the more important one. We're gonna end turn. They can't kill unless they leave to the other Darkrai, and if they leave, they can't leave now. All right, so this Darkrai in the front is dead no matter what. And then we're gonna go down to 140. And then all we gotta do is find one of our 2 reds in the deck in case he Giant Capes the Darkrai in the back. But even if he does, we'll have another Magnezone ready to go. Giratina came way too late. It's going to be impossible to build that up. I think we're winning this game. Problem is you can't keep Starly around and just not evolve it. Yeah, true. I think this is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to Volt Charge. Put energy on Magneton. Retreat and lose the leaf. Now hear me out. I'm not going to evolve. Because I need to ramp up one more time. Yes, he could Cyrus and then Broken Space or Nightmare Aura. But do I care? Do I care if he does that? I think I do care. I think I do care. I think we do, because I don't... Oh yeah, we do care. We do care. I'm sorry, chat. Because we need Magnezone to at least hit 1 time if they Giant Cape on Darkrai, because Darkrai can kill us in 2, and if they got a free kill on the Magneton back there, I can't kill with Meowscarada unless I top deck a red, which is a 20% chance. So I will evolve the Magnezone, unfortunately, here. Worst case scenario, they Sabrina us. We already used our Sabrina, right? No. We haven't found anything yet. Just 1 Pokeball. Do they have Dawn? Dawn does them nothing. There goes the Giant Cape we predicted, so evolving the Magnezone was key. Dawn does them nothing because they need 3 Psychic Energy. They will only ever get 3 Psychic if they end their turn 3 times without attacking. And they've already ended their turn 1 time. So they need to end turn 2 more times without attacking. Which means I get to do 260 damage. So it's either they bring in the Darkrai, or we get to get a couple of free swings in. Yeah, they found their Giratina way too late, so this should be an easy win for us. Or they will never be able to attack with Giratina. I say never, but I think there is a way that they can actually... I think there is a way. It's called they leaf, keep the energy on Giratina, go back, don't even attack with Darkrai, and then just Broken Space Bellow. But then I get a free attack on the Darkrai and I do 150. I don't see a way they can win here. They would need to retreat off of Giratina right here, right now. Lose the energy. Go here. Yeah, it's over, man. I think they're cooked. And we found our red. Thank you. Thank you for using Mars to help me find my red. I needed the red. They honestly did me a solid because they can't one-shot my Meowscarada. So even if they swap over, we 100% kill with the Giant Cape at full HP. You want to know how they could have won? Lose the energy on Darkrai, lose the energy on Giratina, go to Darkrai, hit me with Nightmare Aura, take me from 120 to 100, use red in their hand to kill me at 100, and then I only get to attack one single time with Magnezone because I only have one single lightning energy. And that's how they would have won the game. I don't know if they have red in the hand. There is no spectator mode, sadly, no after report video we can see. But that's how they could have won. Oh, wait. Pause the music, pause the everything. You guys are right. You can't use red against us. Never mind. They were chalked no matter what. Yeah, I forgot. They were chalked no matter what. Meowscarada is the true Giratina Darkrai counter. Sorry, chat. I've been playing a lot of EX decks today. That Gyarados did me dirty. Cape diff? I think that cape came in handy. This was a fast ramp. I think we went first as well. Definitely evolving, I think, saved us there. Because if we didn't evolve, I think we would have been in a very bad spot because we didn't have red ready to go. Oh no, Skarmory. Someone told me we always lose against Skarmory, right? Someone said we have like a 20% win rate against them. And we're like destined to lose. Giratina Darkrai will also lose to Beedrill. Beedrill with Meowscarada or solo Beedrill? Alright, so we're gonna cry for help here. Sabrina seems strong, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna Sabrina. It could slow them down on being able to attack for 50, which we desperately need. Then I think we just evolve the front and swing in for 4. Aw, okay, that's fine. Because if they swap back to the Skarmory, I'm doing what, 30? Dang, they opted to attack. Well played. Well played. Now the greed is, do I stay in an attack or do I stay out? Because I'm thinking I Giant Cape the Magnemite and I stay in. But evolving and being patient here, because I could find a Magnezone with Iono next turn, could theoretically be the better play. I'm gonna go for the better play here. So no matter what, I'm guaranteed able to do 60 damage. I am going to Giant Cape in case he has a Giovanni. And we are going to end our turn. We get to hit for 60, so if he stays on Magnemite, whatever, if he goes to Skarmory and doesn't use a Giant Cape, we're doing 80, so we one-shot it. It needs to be a Giant Cape. This needs to be Giant Cape. Rocky Helmet. I think we're still cooked no matter what. So let's stop and think, yeah? Let's stop and think and talk about this really quick. I'm gonna swing in with Magneton. Doesn't even matter if I evolve or not. I could just evolve and then attack, right? It doesn't matter if I evolve, or it doesn't matter if I don't evolve. I'm gonna swing in and attack. If he has Magnezone, we can't kill it with our Meowscarada. We lose the game. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do... Oh, he didn't have anything in hand. Okay. Chat. This is why you never concede too early. Because, chat, your mind is the same as mine. I'm seeing Say in the chat saying Evolve and Iono. I'm seeing Birdie say Iono and pray he doesn't have Magnezone. I see... Yeah, you know... I was thinking in my head, we're going to evolve Iono and then hopefully get that Magnezone out of his hand. He never had Magnezone in his hand. He never did. It was basically... He said, oh snap, he beat me to the Magnezone game, I'm gonna concede. If he had just waited and didn't concede, he would have realized we were about to Iono immediately after, 3 seconds later, and we probably could have helped him and gave him his Magnezone for him. It's a good thing he conceded. Whew, this is why you never concede too early. Right? I never understand conceding too early unless you 100% know you're not going to win. Because he could have just top decked it as well. I don't know. It's too much for me. Opponent suddenly realized he'd forgotten to put Magnezone in his deck. He saw my one and was like, oh, right. Yeah, because I was 100% going to go use Iono because I thought that was like the only play we had to make to slow him down. He could have pulled Magnezone top deck, but he didn't even bother. Yeah, true. We'll take it, though. Yeah? Take it. Oh, no, another one. All right. Try double Meowscarada, 1 Combi lineup with the energy. With the 2 energy attack Vespa Queen. Running double Erica. I kind of like this setup, but if I were to try another Meowscarada deck, I would do the Beedrill lineup. Because I am a big fan of Beedrill. Alright, send Siren for now. I don't think we're going to be able to actually... I don't think we're going to be able to win this game. They had energy advantage. It's a Skarmory matchup. Someone in chat told me 9 times out of 10 we are going to be losing against Skarmory. I can stall, yes. But what am I stalling for? What am I stalling for? Energy on Magnemite won't do anything. It's not like I can evolve and attack next turn because I need 4 energy, not 3. So we will put energy on Floragato here because I could probably just swap off Floragato, go Magnemite and attack or something. It's all up in the air right now. Interesting how when I swapped to this deck, I'm running into more Skarmories. Dude, that's what I was trying to say. We ran into, like, the first 2 hours of the stream today, we ran into nothing but Giratina Darkrai. The moment I swap to the Giratina Darkrai counter, we've gotten, like, a bunch of Skarmory decks. You think the game knows? You think the game is, like, analyzing what deck you're playing? Ooh, big. Big, hold on. Assuming no Sabrina, this is huge. And no evolution. He cannot evolve into a Magneton. He cannot, under any circumstances, evolve. Alright, I think we lost the game. What about 2 lines of Magneton and only one Meowscarada line? Yeah, but the thing is, the moment we do that, they're gonna give us nothing but Darkrai Giratina, and then we're gonna wish that we had Meowscarada double. The game just likes to mess with you, you know? Sometimes you gotta accept. Alright, well, there's only one way we win now. Realistically, I think I should have put 1 energy on Sprigatito. Okay, they have Magnezone. And if they have Magnezone, I'm assuming they might have Giovanni in hand. I mean, we can still win. If we can find Floragato next turn, I think we win the game. If we don't find Floragato next turn, we absolutely 100% lost. Yeah, we absolutely 100% lost. Well. So I can attack. He'll swap off the 2 lightning or metal energy, going with Magnemite, hit me for 20, and I'm dead. And then he'll slow build the Magnezone back up with 1 energy per turn, which he can put the 1 energy back on next turn. So he'll only need 1 more turn and he's ramped up. There's no way I can force him to attack with Magnezone here. Absolutely no way. So I would need to go Sprigatito. He can't attack again? No, you're not seeing. If I Sabrina him... Oh! I was thinking about the swap. I wasn't thinking about... Oh no, my brain was in a different place. Okay, I might have threw the game. I might have thrown the game. We might have blundered the game. I was looking at a different line. Sabrina attack. I kill the Magnemite. He has to kill me back with Magnezone. He doesn't have Skarmory. He does have Skarmory. But... oh no. The blunder of the century. Although hindsight doesn't really matter now since he top decked. But yeah, we still made a misplay there. I was thinking something completely different in my head. Yeah, I was thinking something completely different in my head. Yeah, because I was also thinking he was going to discard 1 energy, but I was thinking, oh, okay, if I stay on... Like, I was thinking if I stay on Magnezone, who has 10 HP, there's no way he's going to burn his last 110 damage on me. He would just swap off his Magnezone, lose the 2 metal energy, go back to his other Magnemite that has 20 damage, attack us with that 20 damage, and then kill our Magnezone that's at 10 HP, and then slow ramp back up his Magnezone so he can swing it back in for another hit. That's what I was thinking, right? Like, I still understood that he only had 1 attack. I just didn't really think about him, yeah. It's the ranked mindset. Yeah, it is good to know, like, yes, we made a mistake, and I could have done Sabrina, but it is good to know that hindsight, even if I did use Sabrina, we still die anyways, because of the Dialga he pulled. So I am a little happy for my conscience that no matter what I did, it would have ended in a loss. But I think just understanding why there was a blunder is improvements on its own. Double Sprigatito. Him using Sabrina would absolutely suck. But I needed to put down the Magnemite so I can evolve and start ramping up energy as soon as possible. I think I just end turn, because I can Pokemon Calm the Sprigatito and hope he doesn't use Sabrina on us. Just pray. I had Floragato into Meowscarada though, was still winnable. Not against that Dialga. That Dialga does how much damage and we do how much to the Dialga. We'd be dead. I'm gonna early Sabrina, allows him to not attack for 40. Put the other Sprigatito down, we'll cry for help. Dialga has a chance not to attack next turn. He only needs 1 attack though. Because if we're still talking about that last game, Magnezone doesn't use his last hit on my 10 HP Magnezone, right? He goes to the Magnemite with 20 damage and attacks us. He has +2, I only have 1 Pokemon left. Meowscarada's at 140 HP. Then his Magnezone would attack my Meowscarada for 110, his final 110 to hit. I go from 140 to 30. The new Dialga does how much? He only needs 1 hit. That's why it was basically over no matter what we did that last game, and why I don't feel too bad about not using Sabrina. Do I evolve an attack? I feel like I evolve attack, but I'm waiting on the... I think evolve attack is probably the play, and then we can just get out of dodge next turn. I can lose energy, go to Sprigatito, and cry for help 1 more time, just for that sake. The Magnemite would have been dead though, Sabrina. True, actually. Wait, no, you are right. True. Okay, so we can't go for the kill. So I think I'm gonna Sprigatito cry for help. Doesn't matter if he lands this, I'll just evolve and retreat. Wait, hold on. I might have him where I want him. The biggest threat is gonna be the Beedrill, no? So if this is the biggest threat, then why not just attack And I can Cyrus him back whenever I need to. It's going to be an EX. This is the biggest threat. Double up on the energy to save myself from Team Rocket Grunt. Pokecom? Because I desperately need a Magnezone. I'm going to Iono because he's putting in Kakuna because he's confident he has Beedrill. So Iono, get rid of those 2 cards and let's see if he has Beedrill now. I know he's had 2 Professors and I don't have a single one, and he only has 5 cards while I have 10. He did find the Beedrill. But did he find Erica as well? I don't know, that Iono surely should have messed him up, right? Hey, we'll take it. I think that's GG. 130, we kill him. We got Magnezone on hand as well. Two attacks is all we need. Just in case he wanted to Mars me, I don't trust him. I don't know what this Beedrill Meowscarada deck runs, but no Mars for you, buddy. We still have a Cyrus in the deck. Nine cards, though. 2 attacks isn't looking too good. No, I think this is the best possible play we can make. We'll take it. I should try to include at least one Erica, because in the mirror matchups, whoever has Erica wins, and he won't evolve Beedrill. True. That's why he's running Erica, right? It's just that he was kind of gung-ho on the Beedrill, which I don't know why. Why would he sacrifice his Beedrill like that? Can I show the deck after the win? I'll show it after this game. I got you, Mr. Nope. We're trying to just speedrun games here so we can try and rank up as fast as possible because we are a little behind in terms of elo. We're like dangerously behind. So the faster games we can do, the faster we can try and win. We're going up against a 16 trainer Wug Trio who does have energy advantage. That's basically GG. I don't mean to like burst your bubble here, chat, and be you know, yeah, I don't mean to burst your bubble here, chat, or be a guy with you know, the pessimistic attitude. But going second with a 16 trainer Wug Trio is very strong, especially because you get 1 energy, you get to attack guaranteed, and you can Misty and you only need 1 heads on Misty. And then you're ready to go the evolution, 3 energy, 150 per turn. So like I said, he got 1 energy, he puts bench energy, goes to 2, he gets to evolve next turn, 3 energy, 150 spread out over and over and over and over and over. It's very hard to lose with Wug Trio if you go second and you get at least 1 heads on Misty. So yes, I did say it's basically GG no matter what, even before we played the game. But this is the reason why I said it's basically GG, you know? %, luck, 50% skill. I mean, if he doesn't have Wug Trio, we have a chance, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, Pokemon Comp guarantees the Wug Trio. You get rid of your Wiglet, you get Wug Trio, and then you Pokeball to get your Wug Trio or your Wiglet back. It's there goes the guaranteed luck trio. He probably has a Pokeball in hand, ready to go. Or not. Yeah, that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty sure it's Luck Trio Manaphy. No, this is a this is a solo Luck Trio with 16 trainer Luck Trio. Yeah, it's a 16 trainer Luck Trio. So this is the deck list that they are basically running. You just run double Luck Trio, double Wiglet, double Pokeball, 1 Comp, 2 Potion, 2 Cape, double Misty, double Arida, 1 Rocket Grunt, 1 Cyrus, 1 Mars, and double Research. Rocket Grunt, maybe you could kick out if you don't really need it, but every other survivability item is what you want to go with. And for the Meowscarada deck we're playing right now, for the guy that wanted to see it, because I think I keep forgetting, here it is. You've met Manaphy, Luck Trio, and ranked so far. Is double Pokeball good since you can only use one of them for Luck Trio? It is good. It is good. You start with Wiglet, you put Wiglet down. You have a Pokemon Com in hand and a Pokeball. You Pokeball, get the Wiglet, the second one in your deck. You Pokecom that Wiglet that you just pulled with Pokeball to get a guaranteed Luck Trio. And then you can find your other gold Pokeball to get your Wiglet back again. It is very strong, and you do need to run double Pokeball to make it work. Alright, so we're going first, and the only good news about going first is we get to evolve first. So as long as we can find Meowscarada, we can technically kill this Giratina before it gets a chance to swing back and kill us. And I don't think I'm going to evolve the... I don't want to put down another Sprigatito, believe it or not. I think I'm just going to be evolving the front Sprigatito. Ooh, big. Sabrina is very strong here too. But I feel like I need a Professors first. I think I Sabrina first, because he doesn't have other Pokemon. I'll guarantee go to I'll be guaranteed going to this one. I think I have to Sabrina over the Research and then pray I top deck my Meowscarada next turn. 20% chance with the Professors in hand. I think we got to do that. Oh, but I can't Professors and Red though. Ooh. Decisions, right? I'll Magnemite and then end turn. If he does want a Sabrina and slow down my tempo, we're out of harm's way and Meowscarada can still one-shot regardless. It's just gonna suck if he Sabrinas and we do top deck, because then I'll be like, dang, we should have just trusted the 20%. Yeah, there goes a Sabrina. We're literally talking about the plays he's gonna make before he even makes the plays. But the reason why I wanted to do it like this was because I can still add aggression and aggro and pressure with my Magneton. Meowscarada is not going anywhere. I can still just one-shot him regardless whenever I feel like it, right? That's the idea. So yes, he did Sabrina, and I was fearful of that. But we do get to ramp up if we can find a Magneton, which we did not. And we still haven't found our... Dang, still haven't found the, whatchamacallit. Alright, so we do have one Iono in the deck. We have one Pokemon Communication. Both Research is down. 7 cards left. It's a guaranteed... No, it's a 66% chance it'll be a Meowscarada if we find Pokemon Com. He can't attack unless he's Broken Space Bellows one more time. I think we just Put down a Sprigatito. And then end turn. Because then I can start evolving and working on another. Meowscarada is going to be very strong in this matchup. We don't really need Magnezone. All we need is a Magneton so we can ramp up and get off the Magnemite. And then we're good to go. We got the Meowscarada. Alright, all their energy is gone. Want to see the fastest concede ever? Here it comes. Ready? Once we show them the red. Insta concede. It'd be like that, man. I'm sorry, buddy. It'd be like that. Why Cyrus with Wug Trio? I never ran Cyrus with Wug Trio. I usually ran double Team Rocket Grunt. But someone in chat gave me a good idea, a good theory, right? Hear me out. Because Wug Trio's attacks are random and you're going to be spreading the damage out all over, you could theoretically Cyrus one of the opponents in the back that needs like a 2 retreat cost, something else to make them lose their tempo. And you can dodge getting hit with a Rocky Helmet in the front. Maybe they put a Pokemon in the front that has Rocky Helmet. And you attack it, only 50, didn't even get a chance to kill it. You take 20, and then they can finally finish you off. That's happened to me before. I was going up against a Darkrai, and I was like, please do not hit the Darkrai in the front. Please don't hit the Darkrai in the front. If we can just not hit it, we'll win the game. And we hit the Darkrai for just 50 damage. Not even enough to kill it. And then he swung back and killed us because he had Rocky. Cyrus can technically help you dodge Rocky Helmet, more survivability, and stay alive. So, you know, a little bit of good on that. Now, this guy started with Arceus. Not the greatest start because he wants to start with Carnivine for the 50 damage. So we're going to have to hope he doesn't find Shaman. And he doesn't have Leaf. He does have Leaf. It's over for us, guys. We're cooked. Some may say I should have Iono'd because he was probably holding on to a Leaf. I figured because he had the bad start with Pokeball and Research and started with Arceus, there was no way he had Leaf as well. Yeah, we're cooked here. Alright, so we took 50. 250 hits were dead because Floragato only has 90. So if I evolve, I'm dead. I think put down another Sprigatito and Iono is basically the only thing I can do. Oh yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, that's GG. I think we lost the game. We needed a Magnemite. You thought you were dead against a Carnivine with your Meowscarada deck earlier, but you managed to swap around enough to survive and win. Add a second cape in this deck? I don't know what I would kick out for a second cape. I think one cape is fine. Alright, I think that's it, guys. Oh man, I needed that to be Floragato so I could come and swing in for 40 and then swing in for 60. Oh, we are cooked. Indeed, we are cooked. Is there any way to win? I swap, go Magnemite, we tank a hit. I don't think there's a way to win and I'm just stalling at this point. I'm mean, it would take 2 hits for the Magnemite to die, and I can evolve into my other Pokemon, but would that actually help? I don't think so. I'll play one more round, but I think I'm seeing that there's no way to win this. I just don't want to concede too early, because you never know, right? Take 50, and we go back up to 40. Sabrina does us nothing. Cape would keep us alive with Floragato. That's 1. And that's 2. I need my Meowscarada alive. They've already killed 1, right? It needs to be alive to kill that that Arceus. So I'm gonna swap, put 1 energy, and we end turn. Assuming he doesn't have Sabrina here, and he wants to swing with Arceus or something, we are good to go. How's it going, Zaid? I think this is strong. I think this is a strong evolve attack. We get 2 attacks here. Yeah, this is a very strong evolve attack. Thin the deck. We're not using anything else. We die to Arceus? We do, but he didn't Sabrina last turn. Which means I don't think he has Sabrina in hand. Unless he top decked it just now. Because he would have Sabrina the last turn. He knows Meowscarada is the biggest threat we have. So we're going to take this aggression, swing in. If he does kill with Arceus, I can swing back with red and we win. +2. Oh, he top decked Cyrus. Well played. He didn't have Cyrus last game. He just found it this turn. Well played. Because there's no reason why he wouldn't use Cyrus last turn and then swing in with Arceus and then kill us. You know what I mean? This wouldn't make any sense. Alright, well played, well played. We're doing 130. Not enough to kill, sadly. But GG. What if I bluffed him? You know how some people like concede too early? Because they're like, oh no, red's coming in, he has damage, he has lethal, and then they concede instantly. What if he thought in that moment that we were going to kill him? We had to try it, right? We had to try the bluff. You have 2 wins today versus Darktina with Skarmory-Magnezone. Just be your lucky day. Imagine stream sniping on Pokemon. TCG. No, I don't think anyone does that, do they? Would be hard to, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, turn 1 nothing. They also don't have anything in hand, so I don't think I Iono for them. I'm gonna wait one more turn and then I'll Iono. My Arceus is in water form, it's gonna take weakness damage. Alright, this is going to be a clear Iono for us. Nice, we got the Magnemite. That's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and just cry for help. And then we'll Pokecom next turn. I stream on the weekends too. Yep. We usually only stream on Saturday, but I had some errands I needed to do yesterday. I still have errands I need to do today. Sunday is my one day off because I usually clean up around the house. Hold on, let me think. What are the odds he has 3 cards in hand and 2 of them is Magnezone and a Meowscarada perfectly? What are the odds, right? What are the odds, right? There's no way he has Magnezone in hand. You still have 11 cards in the deck, man. There's no way. I'm gonna believe he doesn't have it, because there's no way he has it, right? Holding my breath right now. Come on. Dang, dude. They always got it. I didn't want to believe it, but I should have Pokemon communicated the Meowscarada last turn to hopefully find a Magneton. And then I could find my Magnezone this turn. And then I could have swung back and finished him in one. But yeah. Like if I Pokemon Calm this. Yeah, we needed to get Magneton last turn, essentially speaking. We still didn't even get it. Alright, well. He only gets to attack one more time. That's the only good thing. I'm gonna retreat. Because my Magneton can technically... My Magnezone could win the game if he doesn't have Sabrina. Because I'll be able to ramp up. They can't attack with Meowscarada and kill a Sprogatito. Because he would have to lose all energy on Magnezone and accept that loss. It's a very risky play if they do that. Then they're guaranteed never able to attack. Then I can just Cyrus and slows him down quite a bit. Do it, come on. Retreat off and go to your Meowscarada. Kill me. You think you're going to keep this aggression? I can Cyrus you, buddy. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. We're still going to die, chat. We didn't find our Magneton. We needed Magneton this turn. Where is our Magneton? Pokecom, Iono. I am sad. You just realized it's a mirror match? Yeah, it's basically whoever can find their Magnezone first wins. Guess what? They won. I'm not finding it, dude. Oh, I need to present an attack here. Yeah, we're cooked, man. Alright, anyways. We do stream. Our streaming schedule is Monday through Saturday. 8 a.m. EST to around 1 p.m. EST, which is like right now. We do stream daily. Sunday is our day off. It is the exception. And the reason why we take Sunday off is because I need time to like clean up around the house. Maybe meal prep on Sunday for the upcoming week. take care of my cat, etc., so on and so forth. But we are streaming today on Sunday because yesterday I wasn't live at all, so I'm streaming today to make up for the fact that we didn't stream yesterday. Get back here, buddy. I think this game's already over, by the way, and we're just literally stalling for nothing. Like, they have 2, I have 0. I'm able to attack 3 times with Magnezone. But what's the point, right? They'd have to have, like, they have all their cards. They have another Magnezone ready to go. Like, there's literally nothing we can do. Yeah, it's a rare Sunday stream. Like, what are we doing, chat? Now the other guy probably thinks I'm BMing. Well, like, what do we do, right? No, I haven't thought about using the Rotom fan. After the season ends, will there be another season immediately? So this is my thought process, right? We have a new expansion coming out at the end of April, like April 30th. They said this ranked mode is going to be going all the way until April 27th. So they're most likely going to be ending the season April 27th. New set comes out 3 days later, and then 3 days after the new set comes out, new ranked mode drops. Basically just a 1 week time period of when the ranked mode ends to when it begins again. Because that's what they did with this expansion, right? Shining Revelry. The new Shining Revelry set came out, and then 3 days after, the ranked mode dropped. So it's basically going to be every single time an expansion comes out, 3 days after, or 2 to 3 days, ranked mode comes out for that season. Because when you're looking at the season matches after, like at the end, and you look in the bottom right corner, it tells you which season you're on for which expansion pack. We're right now on A2B. So when A3 comes out at the end of April, obviously we're going to have a ranked mode for A3. So on and so forth. Oh, we didn't need to use that. We already had it. Yeah, we lost here. Oh, he's playing ranked against the 90% bots? PvP is more challenging. There's no bots. Bots are too easy. Yeah, I'm getting trolled. I'm not even gonna respond to that message. Alright, I think I'm gonna evolve the front, one that does have damage on it, believe it or not. I don't know who I want a giant cape right now, but I don't know if I doubt they're running Giovanni, right? I mean, if they run Geo, we die, so I need to do this. It's amazing how I keep finding non-EX deck. I can't make this up, Expanding Flan. We had 2 hours of nothing but Giratina Darkrai. I switched to a deck that dominates Giratina Darkrai, and then the next 2 hours after, we don't play Giratina Darkrai. I told you, you can't make this up. I mean, if we can find a Magnemite this turn, we can have a chance at winning. Or an Iono. Got 1 research, 8 cards remaining. Alright, we're gonna Pokemon Calm one of these Meowscaradas. I mean, Meowscarada is not really a problem for us. It's only 60 per turn, per every, like, you know? The Magnemites are the true issue, I think. I'm just trying to think. We're gonna swap out. We don't have the other Meowscarada in hand, so I'll gladly just swing in with this one. It's not just you, the same happened to you. You're running Giratina Mewtwo and you only fought Giratina Darkrai, switched to Meowscarada, and now you're only encountering Skarmories, mirror matches, and sometimes Carnivine. Yeah, dude, we were running against Carnivine as well. What the heck? There's something going on with the ranked system for sure. Because I've never played against all those Pokemon when I was doing a different deck. Yeah, I think the matchmaking might try to match you with people who are playing a... There's no way the game knows, right? Nah, there's no way. There's no way the game knows which decks people are queued in with, right? The reason why I keep flip-flopping and swapping, by the way, here, is because it's buying us time to try and find a Magneton, because if I can just find one Magneton, he's also bricking on Magneton, mind you, right? And I think he has double Magneton in the deck. He finally found one with 2 copies. We're both bricking. I think he wins the game. Magneton. Alright, that is GG. Well played. Yeah, we bricked that game. I don't think we found our Ionos though, sadly. That Cyrus cost me the game. Yeah, I didn't think that he would brick on finding his Magnemite or Magneton. If I had known that 100%, we could have just killed the Meowscarada. Because I didn't want to deal with 2 Magnezones, right? It's hard to tell, though. You can never tell if the opponent's going to brick or not. They bricked hard. I think you know I played Gengar, Giratina, and only got super random decks as your opponents. Wait, what? It's happening to you as well. You're telling me you played Gengar, Giratina, and you got super random decks. What rank was this in? So you're telling me the secret sauce is to play a random deck and you'll get matched up with opponents who are also playing random decks? I find this hard to believe. Oh, I didn't attack. What am I doing? I've never started with Magnemite. This is the first. I completely forgot to attack because I'm starting with Magnemite, which has never happened. It's been a long day of ranked. Yeah, it's been a long day of ranked. My brain has deteriorated. Out of here. That's actually the same case for you. You run Farfetch'd plus Arceus and they get matched with random decks. I don't buy it. I can't buy it. Fighting Claws, let's go. If he evolves here, we can Sabrina. You're an Ultra 3. That's happening. How's it going, Parallel? Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way he builds the front. Trying to think, if we top deck Cyrus, no. He's not finding his Charizard. Should I Iono? No, if I Iono, he could find his Moltres, which would be bad. We're gonna die if I don't evolve next turn, I think, though. I could Sabrina. No, because then I can't find the Charmeleon back. We have to kill this one. I was gonna say, if we top deck Cyrus, I Sabrina 100% and then start swinging in on this one. And then if he finds Charizard and evolves, then I Cyrus to kill, and then he loses a Charizard after he top decked it. There goes the Moltres. I guess we could still... I could still Sabrina hit the Moltres for 130. As long as we can find just one Cyrus in the deck, 5 cards remaining, it's a 20% chance, then we can always just bring it back and hit it with our Floragato. But like the odds of finding Floragato and Cyrus, what do you think? I think we need to Sabrina. I think we need to Sabrina. Because we're getting cooked right here by this Charmeleon. Oh, dang, man. I don't know. Charizard's at Yeah, I have to. Sadly. I was thinking of not doing it, using Iono and then just attacking, but Charizard's at how much HP? Charizard's at 200. I take him down to 140. And I don't have a Meowscarada that's going to be on the field, so we 100% die. He's putting energy so I don't Cyrus him again. I mean, if we find floor, we can still win this. It's not over yet. We need him to not have. Oh no, we can still win this. All we need is Floragato. Yeah, so now all I do is, I'm pretty sure I just Iono this turn so I can draw more cards, which will be better than trying to draw one card. 25% chance. I'd rather redraw 4 out of 4. That's the only way we win. Attacking does nothing. I won't be able to do enough to kill. There it is. So now all we gotta do is survive one turn. Pokeball to thin my deck in case he uses Mars against me. I want to have a better chance of not redrawing that. We'll attack because why not? Doesn't hurt us. If he evolves here into Charizard and doesn't have Dawn in hand as well, him having Dawn and Charizard would be crazy. Okay, he can't Dawn, so the most he's doing is 70 damage to us. Meanwhile, I get to do 60, 130 to the Moltres. It's GG. We got him, boys. This is my favorite version of Meowscarada. This is my favorite version of Meowscarada. Is it the most consistent? I don't know. I've also never tried a Meowscarada with Beedrill. So there's that. Maybe I'll favor the Meowscarada Beedrill deck a lot more, because Beedrill was a lot of fun to play. And I just haven't really been playing it too much recently. You don't know how you feel about the one line of Magnezone? Yeah, but why is it okay to run one line of Beedrill, but not one line of Magnezone? What makes the Beedrill deck different? I mean, I guess because you have Cry for Help Sprigatito. That's probably why, right? If I had to assume. So, do you think I'm running the same exact deck list? I just get rid of the other Magnezone lineup and I'm running Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill. Still with the same double Pokeball, Calm. Because if we're going first, we're not crying for help. We're evolving. Calm and Iono. This is missing an Erica though, right? We need Cyrus and Sabrina that technically won us the game. Do we need double red? Do I need the double red in this deck? Beedrill usually doesn't use Pokemon Calm because he used Floragato. The counter is Mars though. You mean Sprigatito? But if you're going first, you're not really going to be crying for help, sadly. You need Team Rocket Grunt to combo with Beedrill. I mean, if you hit tails, right? It doesn't change anything if you hit tails. So we got Erica, 1 healing, 1 Cyrus Sabrina, Iono, 1 red. The double professors. If you are starting first, like I said, you don't get to cry for help. And if you're not crying for help, then it's going to be hard finding those other Pokemon, especially Weedle to start off with. This is where like Pokemon Calm and Iono would come in handy. If you're going second to cry for help, you had at least 1 cry for help, which is strong. I do have the Shiny Weedle, but if you're running 1 Weedle in the deck, Shiny Weedle does nothing except for just aesthetics. Because if you're going against Darkrai and you start with Weedle, you want that 40 damage rather than just looking cool. It's the better old Weedle. Alright. JD's and Lentilmen. I'm going to leave you guys on a big cliffhanger here. I've always been told end on a win. And after the whole rank down, rank up today, look at this. Look at today. Rank up, rank down. Rank up, rank down. Rank up, rank down. Rank. No, look at this. Ranked up, ranked down. Ranked up, ranked down. Ranked up, ranked down. Ranked up, ranked down. Ranked up. And ranked down and ranked up. Listen, it's been a back and forth day. 4 hours. It's Sunday. It's my day off. I need to run more errands. It's going to be a busy week today and the next couple of days, so bear with me. I'm going to end on the win. Our win rate has absolutely tanked. It's absolutely tanked from 56% down to 51.9. That was all in the last like 4 days, I think. I still blame Pikachu. That Pikachu deck we played, where we went like 0-5 with it or something, that was the cause. Yo, take it easy, Zonkara. Take it easy, Steamed Bun. We'll do a couple of pack opens right here for Shining Revelry for our free packs, but we're going to be wrapping it up on the day. I appreciate you guys hanging out and being here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Sunday. I will be on again tomorrow around 8 a.m. EST as usual. We'll try out the Beedrill Weedle deck with Meowscarada. Maybe it will be my favorite deck. Who knows? And then we'll try out a new deck, I think. Hopefully, right? Try out a new deck. What deck has the highest win rate for my plays? Gallade. Gallade Hitmonlee is so strong. And it counters a lot of strong decks, you know? Charizard, Gyarados especially. It's good against Darkrai Giratina. Because I can just keep kicking, and then when they finally do swing in an attack, Darkrai or Giratina would already have enough damage or energy on them that I can just swing in and kill them with my Gallade, right? 3 energy on, or 4 energy on Giratina. Gallade can one-shot. 3 energy on Darkrai. We're doing 20, 40, 60, 130. Darkrai's at 140. But if I can just kick it while it's in the back line anyways, and if it's not in the back line, I can Sabrina, make it go to the back, and then kick it so it has some damage on it. Or I can use red. So I think we have red in that deck. So yeah, I like the Gallade deck. Very strong. The reason why we're still opening these packs, by the way, is because we need 99 Gimme Ghouls. We need 99. And we're at 78. That's why we're doing these Wonder Trades, and that's why we're still opening up Shining Revelry, despite that I've already gotten most cards from Shining Revelry. But we're only opening up free packs. We have from now until the new expansion comes out to try and get this done. 78 at the moment. And look at all these shiny cards we have. 7 Trios, 5 Lucarios, 5 Beedrills. It's crazy, man. Anyone trying to trade a shiny Beedrill? Trade their Gimmighoul? I'll give you a shiny Beedrill in exchange. Yeah, we can buy with the pack points, but I don't think we have enough. We can probably buy like, what, 9 right now or something? 7. I'm not going to buy it until we actually can buy the rest and the remaining. Anywho, chat, that is it for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out again. Like I said, I'll be back on tomorrow around the same time. You guys take care of yourselves. Mutinas are running double Grunts. Dark Tinas are running double Mars. Cats have guaranteed. Cats have generated some extreme hate. Oh my. Meowscaradas, man. We're going to play it tomorrow with Beedrill. Why do I need 99 Gimmighouls? If you get 99, you get a secret emblem for this expansion. It's like a Goldengo or something icon emblem. All right, I'm out of here, chat. Take care of yourselves. Much love. Appreciate you guys.